camera.
Hey everyone! Let me get you your mic. Here's your mic.
Now, hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh gosh. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me make sure we've got the right.
Hey yo! Who can hear me?
Okay. That should be okay, good.
That should be okay.
Put this on. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to the Hungry Horde.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
We're supposed to do our intro.
Hey yo! Welcome to the wonderful world of HungryHeath. And our ever-present technical issues.
We don't have technical yet.
Weren't we a little late coming in?
2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. Now, I am not a classically trained chef, nor am I a classically trained YouTuber, obviously. I have studied under several different television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. And I love to cook. The only thing I love more than cooking is my wife, the sensational Shelly Eats Steak.
Hi,
Together
everyone.
we host what you're watching right now, the Friday Night Feast. Or Fiasco. Y'all tune in the last couple of weeks, y'all see us having a little bit of technical troubles. And I'm having that again tonight. I'm trying to put this contraption together for the second time we've ever used it. That I can remember anyways. I'm trying to remember.
So where's the other part?
Right here.
Okay. And
Oh, don't grab it by the blade, Heath.
no.
But I know, but I'm trying to... Okay, slow down.
Oh, and that piece.
I'm trying to see how this slips into here. Or does it? See how there's a little locking...
That's for the other piece that's in that container.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm going to start saying hi to folks.
Okay.
So I see...
You play with them while I try and figure this thing out.
Okay. Shauna's here.
Hey,
welcome
Shauna.
back, Shauna. She was first. Haley's here. Hey, Haley. I see Debbie's here. Hi, Debbie. Hope you're doing better today. And then Shauna said, hey, y'all, gathering supplies to make some cards during the live.
Nice.
What a fun thing.
Don't grab the blade, Heath.
Yeah, be careful with the blade, please.
Okay, well, you can't watch me and watch the chat.
Okay. Well, I can tell you've got it on the wrong side.
I know.
Okay.
I'm enjoying this.
Carrie's here. He was fifth. And
Hey.
then ST-Wong71 is here. Hey, welcome back. 22Q-Cat said, hello, Shelly Heath and the Friday Night Gang.
How does this go together? Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. I like to problem solve. Sharon's here. She said, good evening, everyone. Welcome back, Sharon. Carrie said, you know, if a chicken coop has more than 2 doors, then it's a sedan. I did not know that.
Where's the lid?
I don't know. You've got it all over there. I'm not supposed to help you. Glenda's here. Hey, Glenda. Welcome back. And I see a lot of people chit-chatting. That's awesome. 22Q-Cat said, hoping they won't have to deal with internet issues or any technical difficulties.
We're just having to deal with Heath difficulties. And forgetting where I put the lid.
And then Shauna said they did some testing of different live options. Yeah, I think
we narrowed it down.
Yeah, I did some testing. I think it was like Tuesday night. That don't seem right at all.
Okay, you did it Tuesday night, and...
Oh my gosh.
Let me play with my toy.
And I just let it run for like 3 hours. We were watching YouTube, so we had all kinds of stuff streaming that should have been using up the Wi-Fi, right? And there were no issues. And so I figured out what it was is before when we were using the free version, you can only go live on one platform. Well, when we started paying for it, it was like, oh, you can use multiple platforms. So then that's when I decided to, I'll just stream on Facebook and everything. Well, it doesn't let you do that, apparently. I guess it's something with Facebook. Doesn't like to use the stuff. So hopefully tonight it's just on YouTube. So if you normally like Facebook, well, for now, you're going to have to come to YouTube. SD Wong71 said, I got 10 minutes to get the creamy jet to take off. Woo!
Now I have a contention with you, ma'am.
Who?
Is it S.T. Wong or is it Stwong? How do you actually pronounce it?
She said in the live last night,
Okay.
S.T. Wong.
Okay then. I just want to make sure I'm saying it right.
Sharon said, those are very nice. Debbie said, I wish I had time to craft. I used to love doing stuff. Right? That is very true. Oh, Shauna said pork belly is her favorite. Ditto. 22QCat said, I love that all cream has carbs t-shirt Shauna made for Joe. Isn't that adorable? Well, bacon and steak, right? They asked me that this week when on Monday there was like a new hire kind of orientation to go to, and they asked, I put on there, one of my hobbies is we have a cooking show, and they're like, oh, what's your favorite thing to cook? And I'm like, steak. And then, Shauna said he needed that shirt. ST Wong 71 said, I do have some pork belly in the freezer. Nice. Gonna try it in the air fryer. I didn't do so well with the cast iron in the oven. Oh, no. Yeah, sometimes you've got to play with it in the cast iron. Like, you got to make sure that it's baked or roasted long enough. Did you finally figure it out?
Yeah, it's not possible. That's what I figured out. We're just going to do it by hand.
Oh, okay.
I need to find the book. Well, when all else fails, find the book.
Shauna said, I usually cut it up into bites, but found this last time just cutting into slices, seasoning, and then air frying that way tasted better. It stayed juicy and crispy. Nice. And Sharon said, Costco this last week had whole pork belly and then pre-sliced. Grab some of each. That's
nice.
Awesome.
That's what we're planning to do tomorrow.
Yeah. Shauna said, I have found I like buying it smaller, though, and 1 pound chunks easier for me to handle.
What I do, is I did it again today when I went to HEB. I went over and grabbed it out of the cooler, walked over to the meat counter, and asked him to slice it for me.
Yeah.
And then they almost every single time, that's the first thing I do, because almost every single time they'll tell me, okay, come back in a little bit, go do some more shopping and come back and we'll have it ready for you.
Nice. So, and they don't charge extra for
right.
it. Right Family's here. Hey! Said, hi guys, don't know how long I'll be on,
that's on
pear trees have me feeling horrible. Oh no. The allergies this year seem really awful.
You got that water boiling now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just saw the smoke coming.
To have it boiling.
That's
what
I'm saying. For sure.
Yeah, oh goodness. Our whole backyard is yellow.
And then we don't know what happened or how it happened. We have a lockbox on our front porch. So my yard guy can go through our back gate and mow the backyard. Well, they've skipped it like the last 2 or 3 times they were supposed to come over.
Oh, wow.
And what's wild is since we both work at home, we are here every time they come. Not once have they knocked on the door. So I had a nice little discussion with the owners. But then I also felt silly because I forgot that I changed the code after we got all the work done on the house.
Oh, that's
why they couldn't change it. That's why they couldn't come in. But, like I said, though, it's their fault and mine.
Yeah, because
I didn't tell them I was planning to change the code, but they also didn't knock on the door.
And then I see Bluegrass Girl is here. Hey, welcome back.
Thanks for in. Yeah.
Capital Bryce here. Said, great evening, y'all. Let's get the shindig shenanigans underway. Yes.
We're waiting for you, sir.
So excited. Shauna said, hi, is Heath and Shelly.
Hey.
Bingo's here. She goes, oh, we got a fancy countdown this time.
Oh, we did? Nice.
Yeah,
I don't get to see it, so I don't know.
I do a 30-second countdown. I try to get that on there, but...
Because I like the way, I guess Joe and Rachel are using a different program because theirs is longer. It's almost like a 10 minutes sometimes.
Well, I have to go, this is the default one that comes with the program. I could go in and make my own, and I started playing with that just like if y'all saw the new overlay, let me show you again. Here,
but I'm not mad at her about it. I ain't upset with you about it because I know you got your hands full, especially with this new job.
Look, here's the new overlay. See, it says follow me.
Yes.
Click, and then it's got our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
It's like you put up my business card on there. That's awesome.
Right, basically.
That's awesome. Thank you.
So yes, try to be all fancy.
All bougie.
Right? Carrie said, Mike's in trouble since they have to do a mic check. Well, give it to Mikey. He'll eat anything.
Right.
Sharon said, sound is good. Oh, Reichman96 is here.
Hey.
Welcome back.
What do we do with the toothpicks?
That's going to be for the sunflowers. But do you want to go ahead and start
chopping?
Yeah, chopping because we need to get that.
I want to get a bigger cutting board, though. I figured we'd use this one for the hot dogs.
Okay. So we're going to be
and then
making
I can get some of this out of the way.
A few things today. So first we're going to start with the mustard slaw. So shout out to Lisa Strange. She's the one who sent me this recipe. And so, we did a video over mayo slaw and a vinegar slaw. Well, this one is a mustard-based slaw. So I did do a little tweaks to it. Hers calls for sweetener. I'm still sweetener free. So we're going to do this with out the sweetener. And then we're changing a couple other things. Go ahead.
I just wanted to brag on you.
Oh.
This cutting board she got me a couple years ago for Christmas. Can you see it?
Well, you're up too high. There you go. That's better. Perfect.
Isn't that awesome?
So, Heath's going to start by chopping up some of the cabbage. Now, we're not going to do a whole head. We're just going to do a fourth of it. And then you'll also need some red onions and, of course, some jalapeno. Now, her recipe also called for bell pepper.
Oh, I could have got that too.
I know, I forgot.
I was at the store.
I know, I forgot. And then, of course, for the dressing, you're going to need some vinegar. Now, hers just said vinegar. I like apple cider vinegar.
Yes.
I just like the twang to it. And then plus, I'm using Dijon mustard instead of regular yellow mustard. Just because I like Dijon so much. And I, again, like that little more kind of twang that the Dijon gives mustard. So, and then for the spices, I just used garlic salt by Redmond's, some paprika, black pepper, and a little cayenne, so we get a little kick in there.
I just figured it'd be easier with a serrated knife.
Oh, yeah, whatever you need. And so I saw Reichman's here, and then 22Q Cat said that you can hear and see us. Awesome. Mary Ann's here. She goes, good evening, all. Welcome, Mary Ann. And then day 2, Keto Melanie Goins. Hey, welcome back. Said, hi, family. Please pray for baby, Devasia. She is facing kidney rejection at Children's Hospital in Denver. Oh, no, Melanie. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that wasn't easier. This was easier.
Well, it'll be easier to slice it up with that. But this should be plenty right here. But yes, everybody send your thoughts and prayers and anything that you do to please help Melanie's little baby. Oh, my goodness. So sad.
Because I'm kind of sad because I couldn't get that little contraption put together. Because what I was wanting to do is dice this. How many of y'all remember getting coleslaw at KFC? I like the little bitty nibbits that they make. I love that little pieces.
And then I would just throw this leaf away and then take off the core.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he likes to have the little fine stuff.
Because what I hate when it's long strands like that, like I never liked regular spaghetti noodles either. Because I could never cut them perfectly, and it feels like they're always slapping me when I'm trying to put them in my mouth.
Yes. Gigi's here. Hey, Gigi. And Shauna said, hey, Heath, blades are not toys.
Obviously.
And then Jamie said, howdy, Horde Mates, Horde Master, and Horde Mistress.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Thank you. Jerry's here. Said, hey, yo, happy Friday. Awesome. Brian said, do a quick fingertip check on Heath so we have a before and after. Show all your fingers.
I'll give you one right here.
Oh, goodness. Reichwood said, should the blade be at the bottom of the bowl?
Ooh.
It wouldn't fit at the bottom because it has an indent where it's supposed to go in the thing that holds it. Yeah. So the blade itself, it has where this part.
So what does this piece do? Is this just storage?
Yeah, this part fits into here. That's what helps it spin, because this part goes on the spinner. And so it goes in here, and then that other part, wherever my...
Because this will be perfect, because show them, see, that's going to be the cube.
Yeah, and then that was the cube.
And last time we did it, it worked perfect. See, they fit on there.
Yeah, and then...
This could go on top, right?
Ah.
Does it? But see, it didn't let it sit down.
No, I don't think that goes...
Exactly. So I'm like, what's going on?
But where's the other top? No. That top. No, that wouldn't fit either.
That's the only tops there is.
Alright, what's also in that container?
This guy, to mash it through the little thing, that's it. That's all that's in it.
Because that's going to spin.
You're right. And then that's to pulse it through at the end. Oh, that's why that clips on.
So you go like that. Which I'm hiding it.
Does it need a lid? Does it even need a lid?
Well, that's what I was thinking. It might not have even needed a lid. You might just... So do like... Right there.
It's obviously a Mensa meeting.
Right. Okay, let's see.
Like I swear, this is like the second time we've ever used it.
Oh, so this is the right side, cause see.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
that mount on there.
Then that doesn't.
And this hole here
right.
is so you can pull it off, correct?
Right, but then that doesn't fit at all on here.
Right. That's what I'm saying. What the?
Hmm.
Isn't that bizarre? And we'll spend the rest of the night finding the book.
No, you can't. The blade has to be underneath, right?
Or does it even need a blade? Because look, that's the blade. You push it through it. So it'll chop it.
And then does it just not spin?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Here, let's try it again.
Oh, there's where it sits.
Okay.
And then you push through?
Well, then you know what we're going to do? I am going to go bring it over here.
You're going to try it?
Yes. We can't show them and then not do it. Like I told you before, this is a cooking show. Let's cook. But...
Yeah, you're going to have to change everything around.
That's fine. We got 4 hours again. Oh, wait. This is only a 2-prong. I thought it was a 3. This is going to be easier than I thought. Because I can reach. I'm a high-tech redneck.
But is that going to work right?
We're fixing to find out. Let's get...
Oh,
more
goodness.
power. Needs more power.
Jerry said, testing. And then ST Wong said, oh, thanks for the happy eggs at Sprouts deal last week. Got 4 dozen.
Nice.
That's awesome. Gigi said, I got to watch the 3-hour tour. That is a Gigi gatekeeper. Hey, Renee.
The 3-hour tour. That's awesome. Thank you.
Shauna
Thanks
said,
again for doing the technical work with us.
Shauna said, Heath, go get those special cutting gloves, please. I'm going to have a heart attack over here.
Okay, watch.
Okay.
Will the lid fit on here now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, no, not with the other thing on there.
It's either or.
Yeah.
So what lid goes on it then? Or does it get a lid?
I don't know. Here, let's do...
Wait.
I was just going to hit it on low.
I know, but I was going to hold it.
Oh, I don't think you need to hold it, right?
Yeah. Blitz it. Uh-huh.
It's not coming on. You sure it's plugged in?
Yes, I'm looking at it plugged in.
But is the other end plugged in?
Yes, I'm looking at it plugged in. Oh. Okay, again. Is it locked?
Yeah.
This is a great endorsement for this product.
Mm-mm.
Here, plug it in that wall. We know it works. We used it earlier.
Okay, why is it not working?
We just used this a couple days ago.
What did you do to it?
Is this cord bad? Okay. That's... Here. Will that reach?
No.
Okay.
I think you're gonna have
Okay, reach. I just want to see if it'll come on. Okay.
Huh.
So I guess we're going back to cutting by hand.
Maybe there's a safety thing on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, hit power.
Oh, well, now I'm gonna go back. You're gonna hold it again.
Well, in here. Fascinating TV. Sorry, folks. I swear we've done this before.
Well, you need that part.
We're allowed in the kitchen without supervision.
Maybe. Well, figure that out.
Here we go.
All right.
What the heck?
Aw, thanks, Melanie. Melanie says, I love your hair. Jamie said, boys and their toys. I am saying.
Oh! You see that?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, y'all.
It's always exciting.
We need like bloopers right now.
So, I remember, I think it was you that got me, right?
Yeah.
She got me this awesome meat hook for on the moving big pieces off the pit, and I just hung it.
Way too high. Yeah, he just got it.
Hung it on my shirt.
Just got your shirt, not your skin.
Right?
Carrie said if they're streaming, I have a spot for the boat.
What?
Oh goodness.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
That's so weird. What if you put it on with the lid and everything?
That's like a failsafe?
Yeah. Yep, that's what it is.
Okay, why won't the lid go on without that then?
Well, maybe you have to take this part off.
I don't need no schooling. That fancy teacher told me I need to read.
Oh, goodness. Let's see. Where am I at? Okay, S.T. Wong said, but Heath, I love it when I'm called Stwong, all slurred together. I'm like a new name. Aw, that's cute.
Okay, so that was it. The lid is a fail-safe on it. Safety mechanism.
Okay, now put that back on like I had it.
All right, huh?
Yeah. Let's see. And you got to get it right in the, yeah, there you go. But you might have to turn it around where the opening is where that thing is, right?
Yeah. Fascinating TV, folks.
Don't you love it, though, when you get an appliance and you're like, okay, why is this appliance smarter than I am?
Ah. So I cut all that for no reason.
Well, throw it in there now. Don't you need to put it through the opening?
Sure. We'll do it your way.
I was like, I don't know what you're doing.
I don't either, obviously. I guess I'm going to have to shred this whole thing.
Okay. Sarah said, I have started working with epoxy. I have glitter and stuff everywhere. Oh, that looks like so much fun.
Yeah. You see me messing with this? I get it everywhere, too. Where's the plunger? Okay. I was trying on low. Let's try it on high.
So no, it needs a blade somehow.
Oh, that blade? Duh.
Yeah, somehow we need a blade.
Who'da thunk?
Like, we could have seriously already made this salad by now.
I was watching wrestling earlier. I didn't have time to mess with this. Priorities.
We could have.
Priorities.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is more fun, and it'll get like to where I want it.
But now that's too big. I wonder if this thing... I don't think it comes off, right?
No, that's the way it's on. And we did not turn off my notifications on my phone.
Yeah, I did. Well, I turned off your text notification. Messenger. That's the thing, is this top part is what's messing it up.
But this has to go in first.
Because that fits here.
That fit on that. Yeah, set it down. Can you reach it?
Oh, here. There you go.
But then this won't sit on top.
Right.
But see, that looks like it's upside down. That's why. Because see, that thing hinges on it up there.
Yeah.
So this, I had it upside down right now. This goes like so. But then, does this fit on top?
No.
Now it's
way
too tall.
Too tall. And this is supposed to fit down in here.
I know, but with that piece in there, it doesn't.
Is there another connected piece in the bottom? But I would love to see what you're making with the epoxy. I love like watching the videos where you see the people making stuff with it. It's just so fascinating to me. No.
That's the only other options I have. I have this one or the bigger one. This one.
What is the bigger one that's on the wheel? That. What does that do?
That's the one, the slicer.
Oh, that's a slicer.
And this does not come apart. This is one fixed piece. And then the only other thing I have is this one.
No. Yeah, I know. Those are the different...
or this one. Oh, I'm sorry. This is for shredding. For like doing cheese and whatnot. So I say, we are professional grade. See that? Please. And no. Frustrating.
No. So somehow this fits on here, but there's not a part to... Like, it should work like that.
It should.
But it's like it's too tall.
And you said this guy here is just a storage.
As far as I know,
even though there's a hole in the bottom of it.
No, there isn't.
Oh. No, it's for it to lock into. The hole in the bottom.
Yeah.
It doesn't go all the way through. It's just a container.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, like I said, I'm slicing it. I'll do it by hand.
Okay.
We'll be old school.
We'll empty out the little pieces down in there. And you got some little pieces in here. Ooh, in order. Let's not slice our fingers off. Well, does that go on first? Did we try that yet? Get that to sit in?
Because see, there's a little notch for it.
Yeah. So, well, remember this part has to go up front. Yeah.
Okay.
Sit it where
Wash your fingers.
You got to get it actually in the thing. It's not sitting, is it?
Yeah.
Now it is? Okay, now see, does that fit?
No. Because this guy is supposed to sandwich it to go into this.
Alright.
1 hour later.
Shauna said, I feel like that blade needs to be at the bottom.
You're probably right, but this is how it attaches.
Yeah.
See the little square on the end of this guy? And square on this one. This was how this plugs in.
Yeah.
And it won't go this way. It won't let it.
Right.
Yeah. Only one way is like so. And now it's locked in. And then it sits down. But then what?
It's too tall.
For the lid to go on it. And this is...
Now it'll fit like that, but then that's just going to slice it.
Yeah. Well... Plan 2.
But that isn't going to do
Okay, let me see what it does. I'm going to play with it. Because it's spinning it now.
Alright, Jamie said, I really enjoyed steak more since I started dry brining and sous videing. Ooh, that sounds good.
That's really good.
Strong71 said, I think I cut the pork belly too small and then overcooked it. Yeah, that is a problem. I have found doing at least a good solid inch cube is good because when I've done it on times when I've had smaller ones, they'll overcook, so I'll have to lower the time on it.
How does that click in? Like so?
No, it has to go the other way for that.
The other way?
No. Like once it's actually closed.
Okay, show me. What? Oh.
It's like a storage part. Then it doesn't fit right into it.
Because I thought this would go do it and shove it through there. Since these are blades.
No, but you need something to slice it into it.
That's what this is for.
No, that just pushes it. When you tried that, it didn't do it. All it does is mash it. Okay. Oh, Rhonda's here. Hey, Rhonda, welcome. No, Renee, you have not missed the cow announcement. I'll be doing that in just a minute. We're getting behind because our coleslaw should already be in the fridge. So I'll do that in a second. Shauna said, I might have tried to ask the butcher. Yeah, definitely ask your butcher to slice it up. Renee said she's multitasking. Yeah, so we haven't done it yet. Carrie said, I'm so glad that when I stopped drinking milk, my sinuses don't affect me anymore. And I can now watch how yellow my car gets. That's awesome. Haley said, Heath, does the centerpiece come out of the food processor? Because I'm pretty sure the blade goes at the bottom. No, the
post is made onto it. Oh. Bull China factory, isn't that what Dad always said?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you right now, when this is over, I'm not even going to bother looking for the book. I'm going to go online and find the book.
We'll just YouTube how to put this together.
Yes. Well, that's my PhD is for.
Oh, Right Family said Chris's dad will be starting radiation on Monday. Oh, definitely keep Chris's dad and everybody's thoughts and prayers as well. Let's see here. Shauna said, I will follow you wherever you may go. Right? I love that song.
Why is it so hot in here?
Because you're dancing everywhere.
I don't want to dance. I want to sit down and eat. We should have done your first trick. What you told me the first time.
Thank you. 22Q Cat said, nice cutting board. Thank you.
Yeah, I should have listened to my wife. When she told me to go to the store to get the cabbage, she said, look, just buy the bagged that's already cut. We would have already been done if I would have listened to her.
What?
I can't hear you. Your phone's breaking up.
Carrie said, watch a Wheel of Fortune. They called for an eye, and there were for them. I didn't see any glasses on the puzzle. Oh, goodness. Juju Beeb's here. Hey, Juju. She said, hey, yo.
You know what's going to happen, right? I'm going to figure this thing out, and I'm going to do a video on it.
Okay. Juju said, I don't like the itty bitty. I prefer the angel hair slices in the bag. I like the strips too, but he wants all the chopped.
Like I said, I wanted like KFC used to do. That way it all fits on my spoon.
Shauna said, low carb cruise in 36 days.
Maybe.
Woo-hoo!
I don't know if I want to go now. I'm too embarrassed.
Whatever. Like, I'd be able to stop you from going.
No, that's true.
All right. Haley said, try taking the other piece back out and put the blade down first, maybe. Then maybe put the other piece on top of the blade.
I love this. It's coleslaw by committee.
I'm saying, we need...
Obviously, I need help.
Renee said, sounds like somebody's going to have bloodshed tonight, right? Reichwood said, take the blade off and just leave the other stuff, Heath.
I thought it did.
Is this a manual one? Obviously.
Yeah, I have to go back at it now like I'm Amish.
No. Sharon said, I napped today. I'm good for a long evening tonight. Woohoo!
Well, I woke up an hour early today, so this will be fun.
Oh, Shauna was going to look it up for us. Thank you. Jerry's rebooting. He's probably back by now. Renee said the Happy Eggs are $4 at Walmart. That's a good price.
Ooh, that's a good idea. We can go over there tomorrow, too, then.
Brian said, what model is it? Let the power of the Google Horde loose for info. It's the Cuisinart, right? Or is it the KitchenAid?
It's a KitchenAid.
Oh, it's a KitchenAid. I don't know the model, though.
Oh, that's what I
And
need.
I've had it a few years.
Right.
22Q Cat said, good thing we have 4 hours, like he just said. That's very true. Shauna said, tune in next week when we use a blender.
It'd be better if you say next week when I learn how to tie my shoes.
Oh,
Here
yeah.
I was trying to be bougie and be all fancy and use my nice little tool. And I had to go all...
It was so funny this morning. The girl I'm training with, she went to type in our, we have like several chats. So there's one big chat for the department. And for some reason, her keyboard made everything type in reverse.
Whoa, how do you do that?
She had no idea. And everybody's like, what are you saying? And it's like, literally, if you'd held a mirror, you could have read what she typed. But she's like, it's making me type backwards. It was so funny. And then it just changed back to normal. So it was hilarious. I was dying. I don't know why I found it so funny, but I was just dying. I was almost in tears because I was laughing so hard about it. Is this a new gadget?
No.
I mean, no, we've had this food processor forever.
At least 6 years.
But
Which is, like I said, it's the second time we ever tried using it.
we haven't
that
used
piece.
the chopping part. We use the shredder all the time for the cheese, if you saw that video this week. And then we use the other parts for slicing and
for mixing.
And for mixing. Yeah, and you've got some in front of the bowl too.
Yes.
Okay, just letting you know. Right Family said, Chris said, have you tried kicking it or hitting it with a big hammer?
That's the next step.
No, I
Body
won't.
slam it.
I won't let him hit it with the hammer. That's like my nice food processor.
It used to be.
And no, it still is a very nice one. That was one I saved up for because I was like, we had these cheap food processors that, you know, it's okay if you're doing something like salsa, but some of the other things, I was like, oh, I just really want a good food processor. And then you got to do the onion too.
Yes, I do.
And
I really prefer to do that on the mandolin.
Okay, well then get the mandolin, but then you'll have to slice it again.
I know.
Whereas, just hand me, you want me to do it and show you how
I want
it's
you to
done?
work on the comments while I take care of this. And stop picking on me.
I'm not picking.
You're egging them on.
No. I'm just saying. You
I
just
am too.
Slice it in fours.
That's what I'm going to do.
Brian said the problem is it's too big to fit in Heath's pocket, so it doesn't get used much. Right? Jonna said, a special episode of Gadgets with the Horde. Will it work? Right?
Now, how much of this are we doing?
Like half of that.
So a quarter.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Perfecto. As my husband would say. Juju said
Now
it won't
I'm
work.
gonna need another baggie.
Yeah. It won't work if not assembled properly. What is it called? Let us look up a manual. I just know it's the KitchenAid. JV said, there we have the technical difficulties that he promised. I'm saying.
So
Sharon told us about the safety hatch. Yes. Angie's here. Hey, Angie. She said, hello, Heath, Shelly, and friends.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. So you're saying I jinxed this by saying technical problems?
Just saying. Renee said, smash that thumbs up. Thank you. And then Rhonda said, he could have had it cut up by now and then some.
I know. Small. I still wanted to use my toy.
YouTube the instructions. That's definitely what we will do later. Debbie said, anybody use the Perfect Keto Beauty and Sleep? Is that the one that you got, Shauna? Renee said, way to go, Sharon. Winner, right? Let's see. Where did it go? Oh, yeah. Yum chicken dinner. Y'all are so funny. Okay, Brian said, wait, I'm confused. It almost seems like if he would have done what Shelly suggested, it might have worked immediately.
We don't need your help, sir.
Sharon said, now that the blade isn't in his hand, it's fun to watch. Oh no, here comes the blade. And then Brian said 3 hours later.
Right.
Jerry's back on...
Unplug this again.
Okay.
We don't need that on my foot.
Jerry said, finally back on my PC. Hopefully the darn thing doesn't fritz the audio again. About ready to ship this back to Mac, which I might do anyways. I miss my MacBook, right? Oh, and then everybody's asleep.
Uh-huh.
And Brian said, it's a brilliant way to increase viewing time. I guess so, or people are going to be like, done.
Well, if they can't get their internet working, they can't get their machines working, what's going to happen this week?
Oh, Renee said, how many of us are yawning now? Uh-oh. Use the bigger one. Shot us up for the love of protein. Look for the book.
It's in this house somewhere. Here's the problem. Before we had the renovation, I knew where everything was in this house. Everything got moved around during the renovation and redoing the floors for the whole house, and now I don't know where anything is.
Reichwood said, you want the big blade for the bottom, then just drop the cabbage and turn it on. It'll chop up fine.
That's what they say, but it doesn't work that way.
JV said, I started watching Bridgerton, was getting FOMO from everyone talking about it, so what did you think?
We got a new show for y'all now, though.
Yeah, we watched another one this week. Rhonda's here, said, who's on first?
Because y'all know of my love of professional wrestling. Well, they have a new dramatic series starring, what's his name, Christopher? No,
Alex something?
Emil. But it's called Heels, Heels. And we've watched the first season, and they said that season 2 won't be out for another, until sometime in 23.
Yeah, so if you enjoy wrestling, kind of an inside view at professional wrestling, and kind of like that small town feel, it was really cute. Like the first couple episodes, I was like, I don't know about this. But then it got really good. Like, it ended like...
Almost on a cliffhanger.
Well, on a cliffhanger, but I was going to say the way the show ended, though, it kind of brought everything together. And then it ended the way I wanted it to.
Aww.
And so I'm anxious to see season 2 to see how that goes. Anybody else watched it?
The only thing I honestly thought was a little disappointing, I figured they'd have more actual wrestlers in it making cameos, but they only had 2. But at least the 2 of them were really good.
Yeah.
CM Punk
and
McFoley.
McFoley both do some, well,
cameos.
Not exactly cameos.
Guest roles.
Yeah, guest roles, because they don't play themselves. I thought a cameo is if they play themselves.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Jerry said, I saw a bunch of crafters who used epoxy with tumblers and then ended up with an epoxy sensitivity allergy. Oh, that's not fun.
Right.
Brian said it slices, dices, minces, pinces.
Obviously it doesn't.
Ron Papel would be proud, right? Gigi said they don't see any of our pleas for the Hot Book Online. I know.
Well, it's too late.
It's okay.
Thank y'all for your help.
Yes,
Even though we have a bowl again that's too small.
Shauna said, I feel like that big white thing only works in the black bowl. Maybe.
But there's no way in the black bowl for it to hook up, though.
Oh, and they said the squares are a manual option. I don't think so.
That's what it says.
No, the first part is for sitting in the blue bowl. It's not an automated part.
Oh.
Okay. Juju said, I had a thing like that once. Just push it through with a little wedge. Okay. Swam said, I'm so glad that I'm not the only one who struggles with the food processor. Welcome to the club. Okay, get the apple cider. Shake it a little bit.
Oh, can I have a fan?
Oh, you got to do all the jalapenos, too.
Okay.
And then we'll be getting this done eventually, y'all. Just going to shake up for this mother.
Next week, we're doing reservations.
No.
Well, I am. I don't know what you're doing then.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. Yes, definitely food processors. Whew. Jamie said, this is why I hate appliances with a billion attachments. I know. Jerry said... How
many do you have here?
4. Jerry said, I have a cool food processor for the Vitamix. There's a special attachment for it, and it works great.
Oh, yeah?
Easier than pulling out my Cuisinart. Oh, okay. Sharon said we need a 12-year-old, right?
Right?
Shauna said, well, in other news, folks, the streaming internet's working great. That's right. Hey, Lynette's here. Welcome, Lynette. Glad to see you. Carrie said a cabbage shower. Isn't that the truth? Bluegrass Girl said, I have made 1 cup so far. Just prep 2 more. Oh, nice. I just put a pic up on Heath's Facebook blog page. Oh, goody. I'll have to look at that a little bit. Both of our phones are in use. Jerry said, that's the way it is on Cuisinart. The shred slice blades are on top. Only the mix blade is on the bottom. Okay.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, I haven't even learned the parts of it. Google the directions. We'll get it next time. Carrie said Mythbusters did an episode with bulls in a china shop and there wasn't any breakage. I don't know about that. I'm sure they did, but not with my luck.
Now I'm dicing this, correct?
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, right, family? All right. Haley said, always listen to your wife, Heath.
What?
I'm saying. Renee said, I just want to be a fly on the cruise ship walls for this event. Girl.
Well, all you got to do is get you a room.
I know. I wish you could just come with us.
She can. She just doesn't want to.
Oh, my gosh. Juju said, no cruise over a blade. Shelly, I would go legally change my name and grow a mustache to take his place.
Wait, what?
You said, okay, that's it. You're not going on a cruise now because of this whole not being able to chop stuff. But look, he won't even remember saying that now.
I don't remember saying that at all. I want to go on a cruise. I want to go on a cruise yesterday.
Let's see. Brian said, we're eating like our ancestors, so now Heath is prepping like them. We're partying like it's 1822.
Right? Yeah, but especially if it was hot as it is in here, that's the truth.
Jerry said, we just got a storage unit and have been driving back and forth with storage buckets. Hashtag too much crap, right?
Yard sale.
Carrie said, I had to go back to the regular eggs and they're expensive because of the flu. I could get 36 for a little over $6.
Wow. I buy the regular eggs. I get my 36-pack for under $4. Wow. But that's HEB, so we're very lucky here.
Renee said, KitchenAid, it sure doesn't seem to be aiding anything along right now, right?
We call it the argument starter.
Jerry said, wait, you know how to tie your shoes?
Not anymore. That's what Velcro's for.
Teresa's here. Hey, Teresa. Welcome back. Carrie said, all the years of retail, I probably could have read the backwards type. You know what? I basically did start reading it, and I was like, she typed out, hey, y'all, my keyboard is typing everything backwards. What? That, to me, it just made it funnier. Nicole's here.
Hey.
She said, "Hey, cool kids and all the hungry horde. I'm just about to head home from work. Ear hustling on the drive."
Oh,
well, welcome, Nicole.
That's funny.
Right? I know. And Shauna got her nails to match the Ketochow blue. And Carrie said, "How can they egg us on with all the yolks on the table?" We're creative. Gigi said, "I'm going to need more than a KitchenAid. Cups, model, something." I have no idea. But y'all, thank you. We'll figure this out another day. Carrie said, "I hit the thumb button 13 trillion times." Wow, thanks, Carrie. Shauna said, "Oh, yeah, I got it, but I keep forgetting to use it."
What is it?
I don't know. Jamie said, "Steve from Serious Keto likes the Beauty and Sleep." Oh, the Beauty and Sleep. I saw mag citrate was in it and decided to pass. Oh, okay. Thank you, Juju. Right now, my phone is not, I don't have access to my phone, so if anybody's going to message or text me, it's not even in the area.
Camera 2.
Yeah, it's camera 2 tonight. 22Q Cat said, "Shelly, made your skillet pizza with the Ketochow.
Nice.
I did it in the oven and it crisped up nicely. Very
nice.
good and amazing. You don't need to add any kind of tomato sauce." Yay!
What Ketochow did you use?
The tomato basil.
Yes, it's perfect for that, isn't it?
Yes,
Good job.
You need to share a picture. Oh, I'm so happy you liked it.
Yes.
And isn't it delicious?
Yes.
Oh, Rachel's here.
Hey.
She said, "What's up, family?"
Again, technical difficulties.
Well, not technical computer ways.
Well, Heath difficulties.
That's all right. Renee said, "If you hit the thumbs up over and over, it negates the thumbs unless you do it an even number of times." Okay.
Really?
So I guess it's each time you click it, it unclicks it. I don't know. Carrie said he used to watch wrestling. In South Carolina, I worked at the Coliseum and set up WCW at concerts.
Nice.
I got to see Hulk Hogan and Sting, then set up for Kiss, which was the wildest concert.
I bet.
Wow.
There's some crazy folks.
Well, I mean, getting to work WCW, that had to be fun. So you might really enjoy that Heels. Do you remember what program it's on?
Stars.
Okay.
Network.
But it really had that feel of like a small, well, I mean, it's based on a small town, Duffy, Georgia, independent wrestling show. So their big thing is trying to get to, the state fair. That's considered big, okay?
That's big time.
Shauna said, "Oh, I think I have cabbage in a brand new Ninja food processor."
Oh.
All right. Don't need to rub it in.
Well, I don't know where it went.
Uh-oh.
There it goes.
Haley said, "I'm making breakfast for dinner. No food processor needed."
Nice. Oh, that reminds me. I made an awesome breakfast this morning. I could have sworn I recorded it, but I can't find it.
Oh, that's awesome. That sounds good.
Because I did dirty eggs with leftovers from last night's dinner, and I remember the skillet sitting on the stove. I was stirring it up, I added the cheese, and that's when I filmed it, and I can't find that anywhere.
Sarah said regarding the epoxy sensitivity, she only uses block-free stuff and wears a respirator and gloves to be safe with proper ventilation. Oh, well, I can't wait to see it. Jessica's here. Hey, Jessica. She goes, "Hey, yo, making chili for dinner tonight. No beans, Heath."
Nice.
You'll definitely be on his positive side if you leave off any beans.
Well, then it's truly keto then.
Well, that's true, too. And then truly Texas chili.
Yep.
Renee said, "Nah, I'm good. I have tattoos and taxes to pay." Oh, right? Instead of the cruise.
Instead of hanging out with her friends? Yeah, I understand.
No, priorities.
Exactly. The friends are low on the list.
Oh, my gosh. Jamie said, "Yes, I saw that. Bulls are surprisingly graceful. My dogs would wreck a china shop if they were excited to see me." Yes, and you know what? Poor little Samson is one of those that he would wreck. Oh, you want me to help?
No, I want you to stay on the topic. Thank you, baby.
And because our little flame shop, he has knocked several bottles off because he just like has no idea.
He's a meathead.
His space, and then he'll flip around right there and then knock something off all the time. And then Shauna said slip-on shoes.
Right.
Carrie said the HEB where he lives must be making more money because where he gets his eggs, they were more than $4. Oh, wow. Lynette said, everyone coming to Keto Salt Lake, tips will be in the 40s and 50s and 30s in the lows. I would suggest jackets and layers.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Oh, Renee said her HEB doesn't carry happy eggs.
Well, the eggs I got were just the regular store brand. I buy them in the 36-pack.
Okay.
And the HEB I like going to, their happy eggs are only come in a dozen. The Kroger buys has them in the 18-packs.
Can you get the seasoning bag there?
The bag?
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. You were going for it. So this is, just sprinkle it all over. Oh, okay. This is, again, I did a big tablespoon of the Redmond's garlic salt, some paprika, black pepper, and then it's a teaspoon of everything else. Just a tablespoon of the salt, but then a teaspoon of everything else and the cayenne. So I'm just going to evenly put that there. All right. And then for your apple cider vinegar, I think with this amount, we probably need to do a half a cup. And then you want to get the mustard.
Yes.
All right. And then just liberally squeeze the mustard all over.
Have you already opened it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just be really liberal. Oh, you got some in the lid.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Because it was upside down.
Yeah, I know. Just, there you go.
That's enough?
Probably. And then whatever's in the lid there.
Half of it's gone now.
That's fine.
That's why I wish we would have
got
got the jar.
And
it's easier to pull it out.
Where's the, and then stir it all up with the
Tong?
thing I got.
Not tong.
The
stir.
Yeah.
The technical term.
Yeah, the stir.
I need some paper towel. I like that
but
mustard.
yes, the little spatula. And this is my little kitty cat one. Isn't it cute?
Is that the one you got or the one Mom got you?
I got it.
Okay.
Sabrina's here. Hey, Sabrina. She said, good evening, everyone. It's still cold in Indiana. Okay. I was very lazy today and didn't even get out of my PJs.
Oh, wow.
Got yogurt done in the Instant Pot and Maria's egg pudding made, so didn't waste the whole day. That sounds awesome.
It does. Good
Sounds
job.
like you're going to have a yummy day.
You got more productive than I did. All I did was play with the mixer.
Shauna said, I might have to buy some socks for Keto Salt Lake. There you go. Said capris and leggies, longest pants I have. Right? Oh, wow. Carrie said he hasn't watched wrestling after the Undertaker retired. Wasn't that just now?
Yeah.
Oh, when did he retire?
A couple of months ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm about 5 or 6 months behind. I'm watching, or whatever it is, I'm watching stuff that's still from August.
Oh, okay. And just stir that all well together.
You're going to have to do this because this bowl's too small for me.
Oh.
I'm going to make a mess.
Okay. You want to move the apple cider vinegar for me?
She always laughs at me for using bowls that are too big, but then I usually don't make a mess that way. Because the one I have is about 3 times the size of this one.
Well, but this one's
fancy
clear.
About it, though, yeah, exactly. The one I have is blue, plastic blue, and the other one is white.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, my.
No, I would have made a bigger mess than you.
Oh, I know. That's fine. Oh.
Just throw it at me.
That's what you get. So, yes, so we're finally getting the mustard slaw, and then after, I'm going to put this in the fridge, and then to let it sit, you want to let it, kind of mellow at least for 20 minutes, and, but it's, to me, slaw and everything's always better at least the second day, probably even better by the third day, because that really lets the mustard and the vinegar do its work. Which I told Heath that I was like, oh, we shouldn't just make that yesterday. And he's like, no, we should do it on air. And I said, well...
I said, we are a cooking show. Let's do it on air. We let it sit for a little while. We'll try it. I mean, the original recipe, she did tell us, let it go for 2 or 3 days to let it all meld. But we can just try it.
Yeah.
And y'all can see us fighting with the machine.
Yeah. I mean, that was the best part. That was the highlight.
Bought the bag. Remember, I would try and buy the onions and pickles, the onions and the peppers already pre-cut, and you told me it's a waste of money.
Well, it is, because it's so easy to just chop vegetables.
That's what we showed for the first hour. That was real easy.
Well, no, the first hour was you playing with the KitchenAid. I would have already had it all diced up. All right. But that's why I don't buy the pre-chopped veggies, because I'm just cheap like that. I would rather spend that extra money on ribeye. Right?
Sure.
Than pre-sliced onions.
But it was your idea to buy it.
Well, yes, because I was just trying to make things really easy tonight.
But being really easy if we just go out to eat.
Well, no, because then we wouldn't have a live silly.
Yeah, we would. I can set up and do this. Hold the camera while we're eating. And just, hey, can I need a booth in the back, please?
Whatever. Okay. There you go.
Into the fridge.
Yes, sir. And now we can start at the main event.
As our water boils off.
Oh, do you need to add more water?
Looks like it. And I don't have room in this fridge.
I put room on the one shelf.
Sorta.
Renee wants to make a carnivore lasagna soon. That sounds good. Shauna said, as long as my toes are covered, right? Right! Uh-oh. Renee said, friends low on the list, huh? You mean the ones that same distance away from other meetups? Probably. Sarah said, what are Happy Eggs? Happy Eggs is the brand. Thank you, babe. Oh, there you go. See, that's so when we say Happy Eggs, that's what we're referring to. Melissa's here. Hey, Melissa. Renee said the brand's Happy Farms, super rich yolks comparable to local farm. Exactly.
They have another option also. They have a purple box instead of an orange one. Mm-hmm. And those yolks are supposed to be thicker or better.
Well, they're like blue eggs.
Yeah. And they also are like, 2 or 3 times more expensive?
Yeah. They're like double.
Which one do you want?
I'm going to use this one.
Yeah. Do you want me to take this out of the way? Or just use it like that?
No, you take it out of the way. Is that what you're trying to do? Remove some things here.
And then when we break the eggs, let's figure we toss them in there.
All right. Well, I'm trying to, so people could see what I'm doing. Okay. That's why I had it. So then you get your hot dogs. What?
Nothing. I'm getting out of your way. So
you're not in my way.
I'll quit doing it wrong.
Well, I was trying
It's your show. Get it.
Is there water still in the thing?
Yes.
All right. So I'm just using the Teton's hot dogs. And then Juju said, hashtag not keto, but it's organic. The kids are praying for some chilly nights this weekend. We are so late, but they are so excited to tap our maple tree out back. Oh, nice. Melissa said, was trying to listen while getting my nails done, but the lady next to me was chatting. Here now, though. Welcome. That's awesome. Juju said, teaching them to respect food from the store. 40 gallons of sap equals 1 gallon syrup. So we are hoping for a fancy pancake meal. Wow, that'll be something. Amazing. Shauna said, how much time will be outside? Oh, at the Salt Lake. Sabrina said, I came in late and didn't catch what you're making. Well, we're actually...
Nothing yet.
Well, no, we just made a mustard slaw, and that was Lisa Strange sent us the recipe, so thank you. I did change it up a little bit. And then our main entree is we're calling them Carnivore Sunflowers. So I'm about to show you how to do that, but what you'll need is some hot dogs. We use the Teton's brand.
Who knows how to actually say that brand?
Teton's Waters Ranch.
Is it Teton or Teton?
I don't know.
I mean, which one is it? I don't know.
Isn't it the Teton Mountains? I don't know. But we're going to show you how to do that momentarily. You do want to have some boiling water going that's salted, because we'll need that to kind of get these going. Jamie said, I need to use a big bowl too, especially when I mix up meatballs. Shauna said, oh, I have a jean jacket. Wonder if it still fits. It's probably too big now. And then we got Renee saying balls. Shauna said, wait, what are they melting? We're not melting anything yet. What are they melding? We're not melding. Oh, we're letting the flavors meld. Renee said the pre-chopped veg seemed dried out too. Oh, probably.
That's what the mustard's for.
And then she said the flavors of the coleslaw meld together into the veg. Thank you.
That's
Juju
your phone going
said,
off, isn't it?
I don't know who's calling, y'all. These people. Juju said my hubs will dice me a gallon-sized bag of onions for the freezer before he deploys or goes on a mission. Oh, wow. I have bad days with my hands and he doesn't want me to lose a finger while he's gone.
Right.
Well, glad he looks out for you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Ah, there you go. And Carrie said, I just get the regular eggs since I am a pay boy. Brian said, Karen wanted to send hellos and love from Kansas.
Wow.
She's there with a couple of her gal pals doing a gravel bike ride in lovely Emporia, Kansas. How fun. Juju said, Strong. Oh, she's talking to Strong.
Did she ride a bike all the way there?
Right? Maybe. It's Kansas. Hey, just Jason Keogh's here.
Hey,
so
brother.
good evening, everyone.
Howdy.
Okay, and then Sarah says Tetons.
Okay.
Like Teton.
Thank you.
Lynette said Teton. Thank you. Y'all are the best.
Thank
okay.
You. Yeah.
So
show me your little trick.
I got this off of, like, I don't know if it was TikTok or Reels, but let me move this over here. So there you go. But basically, I was inspired by this. I don't remember all the stuff. I think they might have done something else, but this is how we're going to do it. So you need some chopsticks, y'all. And the chopsticks is what's going to prevent you from going all the way through. So I'm just going to line up a couple here like this, right? And then you're going to, with the nice, maybe I need the other knife. It doesn't want to slice for me. Thank you, Dim.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
Okay. Come on. Slice.
I just did that onion with it. Should have been harder with an onion.
There we go.
Oh, God. Why?
So what the tongs are doing, or the chopsticks rather, did I say tongs? It's chopsticks that I'm using. They basically are preventing you from slicing all the way through, but you just want to slice all the way down. Try to keep it evenly spaced. I would say, what is that, about 1/4 of an inch?
Ish.
A little, maybe close to an eighth?
Yeah.
Okay. And then after it's sliced all the way down, then you're going to slice it in half. And
why are we always playing with our food?
That's what we do here. All right, let's see if this sliced right. Okay. Woo! So, there we go. So it should, see how so far we're getting it, right? So that's one. What?
What are those little the little eggs?
The quail?
Yeah, we should have done those.
Okay.
Because they're
so,
smaller.
And then you just rinse and repeat. So I'm going to keep doing this until we got, and then I'm just going to throw them in the salted boiling water.
And you hate boiled.
Well, it's to soften them up because I want to, because right now if I try to do this, I think that it's going to end up tearing, and I don't want them to tear. What?
I know how we do it.
Okay.
We have that one flexible kebab string, remember?
Oh.
We just strung this up that way and then grilled it.
Okay. Maybe.
I didn't think about it until just now, though. You know me. I always want to overcomplicate it, though. By the time it takes me to string it all up, you'll have all these done.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see. Da-da-da. Oh, it really... Okay. I see Randy's here. Hey Randy. Said, good evening. Just dropped in to say hi. We're busy packing up, leaving in the morning for our trip. Have a great evening and an awesome weekend. Oh, Randy. I wonder, where are you going? Hey, I'm just trying to cut this evenly in half.
Watch your fingers, please. You're scaring me. I want you to pull a Heath. You want those gloves?
I think I'm good. I just want to
best.
make sure that they're sliced all the way. And I just like, ooh. Okay, there we go. Oh, I got a little thin.
A little what?
Got a little close on one of them.
And,
okay.
I don't know where we got these. These are the really janky paper towels. They're really thin.
Shauna said, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Right? Okay. And then Lisa said, the casings are pretty tough. I had them earlier in the week. Right? Yeah. So it's not my knife. It's the casing. It's probably what it is. So for this recipe, you're going to need, of course, your hot dogs, whatever hot dogs you want, or even probably the sausage if they're not too fat, right, would work. And then also whatever brand of eggs you want to try. What?
Because didn't we have to order these online? We couldn't find them in the stores.
Right, we did order these. You can order directly from Teton. Ooh, see, ooh. Okay, that one I didn't cut very well. But, so we ordered they had some kind of package deal one day. And that's what we ended up ordering. Ooh, look, that one's a little flatter like that. And, so just any hot dogs you want. And your eggs. So you're going to need, this is 5 hot dogs. So you're going to need double that number with eggs. So in other words, 10 eggs. And then we need our boiling water. And then after you boil them for, again, just 2 or 3 minutes, then you're going to need a skillet. And then that's when we're going to use our camera too. We're
going to use the spider or the tongs?
Probably the spider.
Okay. I'll get it out.
What do you think?
Now, are you going to do this dog also, or just boil it like it is?
Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to do that just in case. Then we have extras in case it goes wrong.
Right on.
But yes, I get trapped in those TikToks or Reels. Sometimes it's a Reel. And I'm like, what are they doing? I get interested with their funny little techniques they do. And for some reason, I've been seeing lots of them where they're using all different kinds of chops. I mean, not different kinds, but they're doing all different recipes using chopsticks. So I was like, okay, well, we'll do that and just see.
Uh-huh.
And we found these left over in our drawer where we never used them. Okay, this should be the last one. All right, yay! So,
Oh, they're cuddling.
aw. So here's our little hot dogs for right now. We're just gonna stick them in the boiling water for like 3-4 minutes. Maybe just do 3 minutes and let.
But you're gonna set that other camera, I thought.
Well, I have the camera at the skillet.
Okay.
But if you want to show them that, it's up to you. All right.
I gotta find the spider.
Jamie said, I saw someone cut hot dogs into octopi.
Yeah.
It was cute. Yes, I've seen that. Very cute. And Shauna said, smooth blades don't saw well. Well, that's true. Lisa said, I used to cut my hot dogs into octopi when I used to make bentos. Crabs, too. Aw.
So just drop these in there.
Yeah, just drop them in there. And set the timer for like 3 minutes. And then you'd probably go ahead and turn the skillet on and let it start heating up.
Word. 5.
Yeah, that's good. Juju said, I've cut mine in octopus for Little Mermaid movie night. We called them Ursula dogs, boiled in them, and they curl up like octopus. That's so cute.
That's awesome.
JV said, because if you just made regular hot dogs, you'd have eaten already and been dozing off. Right? Sarah said, a neighbor has peacocks, and sometimes I get dozens of peacock eggs. So fun to eat hard boiled. Oh, I don't think I've ever had a peacock
I haven't either.
egg. Wow.
I've heard of people getting ostrich eggs, and like you need a Dremel to get into them.
Right. Wow. Let's see here. Jamie said they curl up in the air fryer too if you don't like them boiled. That's true.
That's an idea too.
Because I've made the hot dog fries before. Oh, which reminds me, do you still want to do the...
Do you want it?
The bacon?
I don't.
You don't want them now?
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, of
well,
course.
did you... Well, if you don't want them, that's fine. I can eat it tomorrow. That's okay.
Right,
do you want the mushrooms then? Because you wanted that.
Yes, I do want the mushrooms.
Okay, well then, there you go. And you, I guess, just throw the chopsticks away?
Yeah.
We're not going to be eating with chopsticks, right?
Put them in the recycle.
Okay. Shauna said, now Heath's worried about a blade when he's not welding it, right? Strong said, I missed the announcement. Congrats, Randy. Oh, what did I miss?
Yeah, I did too.
I saw everybody talking to each other. What happened? What happened? Oh, I don't know. Juju said, if I don't do pizza, we do dinner themed to our movie night. That's so cute.
That's awesome, actually.
Sarah said, I was going to ask about the Teton Hot Dogs. I've yet to find them. I may break down. Yeah, we ended up ordering them. They had some kind of special one time where they were like, if you got like a whole bundle.
They run, watch on their Facebook channel. And then also it'll start giving you more ads, obviously. They'll post on their deals.
Oh, nice.
That's how we found out about that deal.
Okay. Lisa said she got hers at Costco. Oh, we'll have to look.
Shauna said,
raise his hand. What kind of eggs, cook-wise? They're going to end up being like a fried egg.
Because it's weird with our Costco near us. We have to go to the one in the Woodlands if we want to get like a block of mozzarella. There is like 3 or 4 within a half hour of us, but that's the only one that has the blocks of mozzarella.
I know.
It's bizarre.
Oh, there we go. So
well, here, open that up and throw me something on there.
Okay. And then, yeah, do you also want to, put them back on that, the one I used to slice them on.
Okay. I was just thinking a plate so the juice would run off.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Whatever. And then I'll show y'all what we do with the hot dogs next. And then he just wanted some sauteed mushrooms on the side. So I'm just getting out a few of those.
Oh, wow. It's like calamari.
Oh, nice. All right.
Okay, you know what? It's easier with the tongs than the spider.
Okay. Sarah says, I have an idea. Cooking on the round. We all make some recipe at the same time. Pass the camera from person to person.
Oh!
Share where we are. We have a talk for a preset amount of time. That would be fun.
Okay, we know what we're doing next week.
I got to figure out, I know on this StreamYard that I can, like, invite somebody in if you've got the program too. Okay.
That's awesome the way they turned out.
Yeah, but we're not done yet. You want to, and then the chopping block too.
This one?
No, the white one. That is a cool idea though, Sarah. I love it. We got to figure out how to do that. Okay, so then next, what you're going to do, you're going to get your toothpick on one end and kind of put it through to the other end. And then see, it's going to be like, let's see if I can.
I'm just going to quarter these, right?
Yeah, that's fine. And kind of get it, I want them to kind of lay flat. So let's see if I can do better on the next one. Okay.
Look how long these stems are, though.
Let's see if I do it like this. Right? Okay, there, that's a little better. That one went better that time. So let me try this one again. Okay, sometimes on those things that they do, when I watch them, I'm like, how are they doing all that?
Oh, the stem totally broke off.
Oh, that's all right. All right, there we go. And then just keep doing this, combining them together. And then the skillet is heating up. And see, they make little like rings, so it'll kind of be like a sunflower. Now these are almost cooked, so all I'm trying to do is on the skillet is to basically get them to hold their shape and then kind of sear them off. And then that's when we'll put this down there.
But don't we have those egg rings? Wouldn't that hold them? Or is it too big?
I don't know. And then you're going to get your eggs, and then the egg should fit in the middle. But I feel like these might not be.
That's what I'm saying. Those other eggs would have been better because they're smaller.
Yeah, because those happy eggs are pretty big.
And
ooh, this one.
That video you were watching, they're probably the bun length or the long.
Oh, they probably were the longer
the jumbos.
hot dogs. Yeah. Oh well, we'll work with it, right? I'm fine if you just put in
half the egg.
Right. No, I was gonna say just the yolk.
Right.
Okay, and
I'll
then
scramble the rest of it then. Waste not, want not.
That's true. All right.
This one fell apart, huh?
Yeah, that came off one of them, so I guess that could be yours.
Okay, I get the rejects.
Yeah. Okay, and then this one, and then no hard-boiled eggs in this. Hey, Miriam's here. Hey, Miriam, welcome. We're almost to our
cooking
main cooking part.
So this one's going in my mouth, the way you're telling me.
Yeah. Okay. And then
I like a sausage in my mouth.
All right, family. So good night, everyone. It's snowing here, and we have to get up early to get to the store. Well, be safe, and everybody, again, prayers, thoughts, good vibes, whatever you do, send that to Chris's dad when he starts his chemo.
Messed up. I should have had some mustard on that.
Carrie said there might not be much room for the mushrooms in the recipe.
Huh.
Shauna said, wait a doggone minute. Did HungryHeath just say he did not want bacon? I'm saying.
No,
that's what
lazy.
He said.
I'm just lazy.
Oh, Ready Set Keto's here. Hey, welcome back. And so is Jen. Jen's here. She just says, hi, everyone. Been ear hustling while playing a new game. Demio, I saw that. Hope you all are doing well. Do you need me to show you what to do, or do you know?
Well, I was letting you hand that to me.
Okay.
You're going to do it so you can watch it on that camera.
Okay, I'm going to switch cameras real quick. But I saw that game, Jen. Tell me how it is, because I really wanted to play that. Oh, wow. Randy won the 200K subscriber giveaway from Serious Keto.
Oh, nice.
Wow, what did he get?
What'd you win?
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, let me show y'all. So what we're going to do... Ooh, it's really smoking. Well, I mean, it's not your fault.
Oh, I thought you wanted to put those down first.
I am.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get everything ready.
Well, because what I was thinking,
Uh-huh.
you just crack the egg into that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll start with those 5. So. All right, y'all.
Here.
Crack the
This
egg.
time, yeah.
Oh, see. Too much white.
Oh, I got an idea.
Oh.
Keep doing it. I'll be right back.
All right. Let's see. Look, that one went everywhere. Okay. Heath's going to go get me something to put all the whites in. I hope. He might not. All right, I'm just going to grab a cup.
Why don't you use one of these and see if it works better since it's a smaller egg?
I still don't think, because look at all the white that came out.
Okay. I'll just say just try it once.
All right, I'm going to put the white.
Oh, okay.
What?
Nothing with you. Just wasn't an easy recipe.
There. We'll put the yellow mostly. The yellow.
Put these up then?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, the other thing is these happy eggs. Ah. Okay, there we go. Do another one there. It's messy.
What do you need?
Probably, well, you got that going.
What, the water?
Yeah. There's just so much,
The eggs are too good.
right? Alright, one more. Right, this one. Alright. So, yeah, I guess if you get the bun leaf ones, you'd probably have more to go, to stretch out. There we go. That's fine. And then, maybe a little napkin. And then, once those go, then I'm going to probably turn down my heat just a little more. And then this first one.
Ooh, whoops.
Whew. Yeah, definitely too hot a pan, but. And you just do this to your doneness. Oh, look, that one busted. That's a shame. Oh, another one busted. Oh, I'm pushing them too hard. Okay, what plate do you want me to put these on?
I guess this one.
Okay. So, and this over here. Oh, shit. Okay. So let's see how this first one. Yeah, like that should turn out. Not so much, not as much white though, right? Here, this one I think turned out a little bit better. And then be mindful of the, oh, that one melted. Be mindful though of the toothpick when you're serving them. Alright, so
You're wanting this bacon?
Yeah, I was going to.
Oh, I thought you were going to use the thin stuff.
But I thought you didn't want to do that now.
Yeah, but now I do. Y'all shamed me into it.
How did I end up with an extra egg? Okay.
Because I had that one, remember?
Oh, okay. Let's see how these go. I'm just going to, sorry y'all. I'm going to turn my stove off. Oh. All right. There's the first one. There we go. Come on. I don't want too much white. There. Oh well.
We should have fried the bacon first and then done all that in the bacon grease.
Oh, maybe. All right, last one. There we go. Ooh. All right. Do you want me to scramble these egg whites up now, or are you going to have them tomorrow?
Now, I guess.
Okay. You want to get me some butter out then?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my. Messy. Messy, messy. Okay. Let's see if I can do these a little smoother.
I'll do them tomorrow. Are you going to eat them?
Nah.
Just for me? No, I'm just doing them tomorrow. I want to get eaten. I was going to open this bacon.
Try to turn them a little more gently. Oh, look, I lost that one. You probably do need some white so that they'll flip nicer and not bust open. Okay. So, let's see. That's Heath's. I'm going to put, some of his really look good. Like this one really looks like a nice sunflower. Isn't that cute? I mean, you trim it up, but that does kind of look like a sunflower. Okay. Alrighty. So that's off. Let's get these served up. See how that one looks. A little bit better. Ooh. A little runniness.
Oh, yeah.
Which I like.
Yes.
And then, oh, that one turned out cute. All right, good. So now my husband's making bacon?
Yes, y'all talked me into it.
Okay, y'all.
I need more meat than just hot dogs, and especially now you got the thick cut out. That's my favorite.
Whew. Sorry, that's kind of loud. So we need silverware, right?
As soon as I'm done with this.
Well, I'm just getting this out.
Huh?
And then, do you want me to go ahead and put,
the mushrooms on? Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay, here, let me switch cameras first. Now, I was just going to do the twisted bacon.
Okay. I don't know if it will twist as thick as it is, though.
Yeah. Alright, sorry, y'all. I want you just staring at that. Or you could stare at Heath's happy face there. Carrie said, we have a basic food here where I live, and they have those hot dogs there. Oh, that's cool.
Basic food? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. And I just wanted 4 slices.
Okay.
Okay, Shauna said she could do fried, right? Michelle's here. Hey, welcome back, Michelle. Good evening. Let's see here. Oh, Sarah said her Walmart has full-fat mozzarella in blocks for under $5. That's a good price.
See, Yeah, well, you just don't go to Walmart, though.
Oh, thank you, Renee. She said, y'all check out Ready, Set, Keto's channel. Thanks.
Ooh, I haven't seen that one. I'm sorry.
Jamie said, I haven't seen Teton Hot Dogs, but I found the Junior Franks at Costco. Basically, hot dogs, but small, like Little Smokies. Oh, I love Little Smokies.
Yeah, I do like those.
Yeah, do y'all see I'm wearing my, this is my Redmond's.
See, the only problem with this bacon is it's so long because it's so big.
Yeah, that's why when you twist it, though, it'll make it smaller.
It's supposed to.
Jamie, okay, I read that one. Juju said a progressive dinner, if you will, right? Lisa said, Shelly, those are super cute. Reminds me of a lion's mane. Oh. Lynette said, I think a progressive dinner is a fantastic idea. Yeah. How people connect. Let's just give it a moment. Let's see. Somebody said.
What do you think about that?
Okay, I think I'm lost. Oh, okay, there we are. Sorry, y'all. Ready, Set, Keto said carnivore lasagna is great,
yes.
Right?
We haven't made that in a while.
Well, I mean, I see us, but it's not letting me click.
Yeah. More fun with the internet.
Let me see. Well, what's going on? It says connected. Oh, there it goes. Lisa said, growing up, my grandfather would make me hot dogs and eggs. Good times.
Oh,
nice. Shauna said, it's all a lie. Oh, no, Heath. Sausage? Nope, Renee said.
What?
I don't know. Something you said earlier.
Oh, okay.
Lynette said, well, everyone, thank you for the fun tonight. I'm going to bed and going out to head out for a walk. Well, have a great one. Thanks for joining us, Lynette.
Yeah, have a good day.
Shauna said, smoking. Thank you. Strong said, now I can see sunflowers. Jamie said, oh, wow, that was a huge haul, Randy. Oh, I missed what he got. It's just popping up ones.
Randomly?
No, if it, says hi to somebody, it doesn't. Nicole said, anything with eggs and meat is my type of meal. Those are true. Sarah said, those look yummy. Thank you, Sarah. Jen said, hi, everyone. I originally got it on the Oculus, but they gave everyone the PC version for free, so I'm playing while listening. Awesome.
We should have done the bacon first, I guess.
Yes. Sharon said, those look fun. I thought it would be cute to make them tonight. So let's see. Did you get the butter out or no? You focused on the bacon first, right?
Yeah, what are you doing with the butter?
For the mushrooms.
Oh, duh.
Or I can use bacon grease.
Do we have any?
Yeah.
Let's just use that then.
Okay, yeah, that'd be perfect.
Ugh.
I'll let you do this while I get caught up then on... Is that okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
I'm just going to do salt, pepper, and garlic on them, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Okay. And then...
And then we're done with the eggs, and I can put them up then, right?
Yeah, there's just one left in there. Well, I'd gotten exactly 10.
I got that one out. Yeah, because I got that one. Mm-hmm. I might as well scramble it with the rest of that then.
Okay.
Let me get this thing out of here.
Well, that's behind you, that cup.
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right, y'all. Sorry. All right. So, just trying to clean up a little here. All right. Oh, look what my husband got me, y'all.
I'm so mean.
I never said that.
Ooh.
Oh, I've looked at those Oculus. They look awesome. Juju said, if I can't win, it makes me happy to know the person who did. Yes, that's how I feel. I love when people win stuff, especially those I know. Andy said, your sunflowers look yummy. Thank you.
I'm just afraid they're going to be cold by the time the bacon's done.
Well, that's why
Do me a favor.
Okay.
You were what? Should have done the bacon first?
I was going to say, do you want to go ahead and start eating them? Do you want to put some coleslaw?
Ooh, that's a good idea. Which one's me?
The orange. The toothpick's on there.
I know.
Alright. There's that. Yeah. Look, they're cute. Oh, thank you, babe.
Did you get a picture? You can't because you're using your phone.
Right.
Or are you done cooking with it?
Oh, well, that's fine. But yeah, those are cute. Don't forget, there are toothpicks in them.
Yeah, I'm going to take it loose. We're done cooking.
Okay.
I want pictures.
Alright. I don't know. The pictures might not be the best thing.
Yeah, they will. They're awesome.
Let's see here. All right, y'all. Okay, and let me put that over here. Okay. Oh, yeah, I got the coleslaw. So, Renee said, I think it'd be good just to put the yolks in the center and the whites all around.
Oh.
Yeah, that would work. Strong said, I didn't see a notification for Serious Keto. Wasn't on the Patreon. I didn't either. Shauna said, and possibly a non-stick skillet. That's true. Usually that one's well seasoned, but I guess we made
That's when I cooked them, the scrambled eggs, remember?
Oh, okay. Because normally
unseasoned
there's enough grease in there. Okay. Juju said, just leave them as is and put a lid over them. That's true. Nicole said, yes, y'all, I'm floored. I was off of work on Wednesday, went back to work on Thursday, and the 30-count eggs I usually get up went up by $2 in one day. Now they're $6.78. Oh, wow. Wow. Renee said, so glad I found local for $3 a dozen, right? Miriam said, I made it through my first and second dive. Wow, that's awesome, Miriam.
Yeah, they were leaving to do that, too. I forgot.
Yeah.
During the Ketochow live.
That's awesome. How fun. So, do you plan to do diving? Oh, okay. Do you plan to do diving on the cruise, too? So this is that mustard slaw. So I'm just going to toss it again. All right. Give Heath a nice spoonful there. Is that good for you?
Perfect. Eggs and coleslaw. Combination.
Right. That's what I thought. But hot dogs and coleslaw go really well together.
Right?
Okay, there's that.
Back in the fridge, right?
Sure. I'm going to try the coleslaw. Wow. That's so neat, Miriam. I'd love to go diving. She said it's crazy how dark it is in the crater where we did the dives. Oh, wow. I bet. Juju said, Heath, my first hot pepper just popped up. It's a Tam jalapeno. Hashtag thinking of you. Oh, wow. So it's not a miniature? Sharon said, those would work well in a silicone egg ring. Right? You could do it that way, too.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Heath was thinking that, too. Jamie said, that's so awesome, Miriam. I know. Shauna said, I'd need runny yolks. I figure out that's one of the reasons I don't like hard-boiled eggs, only over easy or scrambled. Right.
Those are good enough, right? That's why I like them.
Sure.
More than in here.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because then I'm going to go do those eggs.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, you want me to serve these up right now?
Please.
Okay.
Oh, that's a little bite to it.
Oh, did you try it?
Yeah. I had to clean off the spoon.
I can't quite see them all because I'm short.
Do we really need steak knives or a butter knife?
Oh, well, I already got the knife.
I know, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me do it? These last bit?
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, maybe I'm not going to cook them. That looks like a lot of food.
And you still have the bacon.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I just do the eggs tomorrow.
I love sauteed mushrooms. Jamie said they have been destroying a lot of laying hens due to an outbreak. Oh, that's right. Miriam said, Heath and Shelly, this looks so yummy.
Thank
thanks,
you.
Miriam. Well, thanks to Lisa Strange for sending me the mustard slaw. I'd never heard of mustard slaw before.
I don't know why we didn't think of it. We used to do mustard potato salad.
I know, right? But I love mustard, and so I was like, oh, yes. Okay. Oh, I know. Sorry, that's where everybody said where it went out. Yeah, 97 minutes of buffering free, just a short blip. That's true. Nicole said, I just realized I had eggs and bacon for breakfast and eggs and bacon for dinner.
Nice.
Hey, that's perfect. Look who showed up, Radical Geek. Hey, Maitreya. She goes, hello all, back in my room for the evening already.
Nice.
That's awesome. Thanks for showing up, Maitreya. I didn't think we'd see you until Sunday. Said it is, but I need to figure out Sunday's live stream. The hotel remodeled and installed Keurigs. Oh, well, you haven't done one on the Keurig yet, right? Shauna said, I bet I could pull this off in the bottom tray of my air fryer. Yeah, that's very true. You could do that.
Right? I don't see why not.
Maitreya said, Con has been great. Enjoyed Artemis and other events quite a bit. Seeing people I haven't seen in 3 years is awesome, too.
That is awesome.
So what type of event are you at? Bluegrass Girl said, I have to go have a great meal. Bye. Bye.
At least done enough, you want a little longer.
Oh, definitely another 10 minutes.
Okay. So we're having bacon for dessert.
Yeah. Oh, Renee's still trying to find that raspberry hibiscus bang. Just wonder. Renee said, yeah, that sounds good, Shauna. I'm not sure if that's exclusive to GNC. Shauna said, I'll have to do mine cold too, but hot for hot drinks for right now. All right. Let's get started because last week I didn't get to show the video or slide of all the Chef of the Week. So I want to go ahead and do that right now. And so this is last week's, which Shauna got, and then it's also this week's. And this week's goes to Renee, as you see at the bottom. So here's last week's. We got Shauna
All
with
of it looks
her,
really good.
I know, and she used the HungryHeath pork and poultry rub. Her food always looks good. And then Jerry did the Instant Pot barbecue pulled pork, and that looks so good. Like, I saw that we've got several pork butts in the, don't forget about, the freezer, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to be wanting some pulled pork again. And then Shauna also did chicken tacos with the HungryHeath taco seasoning, and that looked great, too. And then this week's, I don't know why it's not there. Oh, there it is. And this week's Chef of the Week is Renee, and she used the HungryHeath pork and poultry rub on some ribs. And I tell you what, I made ribs, I think, last weekend. And they were good, but Renee, your ribs look 10 times better than how mine turned out. So just look at that beautiful caramelization she got. And she didn't, you just do yours in the oven, right? You don't even use a smoker. It just looks so good, y'all. And look, and she, I think, Didn't you put a little 5 spice in it or something?
I think that's what she said.
Oh, but yes, that looks so good. But thank y'all so much for participating. Again, if you want to be featured on the Chef of the Week, make sure you tag the HungryHeath on Instagram or HungryHeath on Facebook or in the Facebook group. So definitely do that. Let us know, because I love seeing y'all's pictures. Yay! Let's see. Where was I at? Oh, okay. So Maitreya is doing a board game convention again, and she is staff. Oh, fun.
That's awesome.
Haley said, finished up dinner we had bacon and eggs. Now the kids are eating some watermelon. How nice. What a great treat. Oh, Brian's here. Your friend Brian? He said, Ola. Yeah, Ola.
What's up, brother?
Beef and Shelly.
These are beef hot dogs.
Ready Set Keto said, the ribs look so good. Didn't they look amazing?
I wanted one.
I know. I was like, Renee, why do you have to live 3 hours away? Because I'd be over there eating those ribs. Okay, I'm just pulling out the toothpicks. If I can find them.
Right.
There it is. Well, what do you think so far?
Good.
Is it good?
Yeah, but I should have cooked them a little longer.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
Renee said, yep, oven and then broil. Use chipotle on them as well. Wow.
Good idea.
That sounds great.
That slaw is pretty good. I bet it'll be even better in a couple of days.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm going to cut mine. Now, my eggs, or yolks rather, are still nice
and runny.
I think I got Heath's a little too done, didn't I?
Oh, well. It is. It'll eat.
Mmm.
It always tastes good when you cook.
Aw. Mmm. That is good. It's a cute little, play, right? You like to have some fun with your food, do something different with it. That is kind of a neat idea. Swan says, Shelly, I want to hear about your new job. Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Yes, y'all. I am so happy. I know, of course, this week it's training or whatever, but just meeting my team, I got to meet everybody Monday afternoon and introduce myself. It's all virtual, but it was just neat. Everybody, it just seems kind of like a close-knit family. So I found out my immediate managers who I worked with at the old job, so we know each other. And then the girl who's training me, the lady, I should say, who's training me, she worked with another manager. I think the manager, it's over both of the other managers. But anyways, so she worked with her before, so they both came from another company into this company. And so it's like, I said it's like we're the Brady Bunch, right? So you have people from one part that know each other, and these people, we come together. But the girl who's training me is amazing, y'all. We have we have so much in common, and she started training me yesterday. And she does the same thought process. I'm a very methodical person, especially when it comes to work. So I like to, lay things out A, B, C, D, in a row, know how it goes, and then I like to be very organized, like OCD, like my desktop, I have a folder, and then inside the folder would be subfolders, because I don't like a desktop that has 50 things across the screen. I like it nice and neat, and then to go, and so she was helping me, because she's the same way, and she's like, okay, create a folder for this, and a folder for this, okay, and then here's what you need to bookmark, and here's how I stored this and this, and, teaching me how she, organizes everything, because she's like, she has to be organized too, and likes everything to know, okay, if I need this, this is where I need to go to get it, that type of thing. So, the first 3 days was like when I started, because it is banking, there was all these regulation modules I had to take, like 20 modules. And so there was a couple like new hire, but most of them were all of the regulations. So I've been like bombarded with banking regulations, which I'm cool with. Like, I get it, right? You got to know about frauds and all the different limits and all that kind of stuff. That's been fun. And then after that, there was a new hire orientation where it was like globally, because our company's global, learning, like all of us learning about the benefits and the atmosphere, and like they do a lot of volunteer stuff. So like if I volunteer my time, then they'll reward me with a $25 cause card to then give to a charity of my choice. Or if I donate to a nonprofit, they match dollar for dollar. So I thought that was nice.
I'm a nonprofit.
And then like they have a recognition program. So if anybody wants to recognize you for anything, then you earn points that way that then you can cash in for different gift cards. So things like that. And they said they got a new CEO back in 2019. Everybody seems to really like him. He seems to be very engaging, very genuine, down-to-earth type person is what everybody was saying. So then they were just showing the different programs we use as far as, company-wide, and then explained all of our benefits. And the benefits are effective 30 days after your hire, which I think that's pretty good. The 401k's immediate. And then, went through like our pay dates, that kind of stuff. So did all of that, got all that done, and I was basically done by Wednesday. And then my manager was kind of like, okay, so let's just get your access on these other things. And then she got me then yesterday training with her, I'll just say her name. Her name's Lakin. Got her training with her, and then we, learning what to do. So it was a lot of fun. So I'm the type, though, like when I'm learning something new, I go over it in my head afterwards, and that's probably silly, right?
No.
No? Do you do it?
Sometimes.
So last night, I was all dreaming about all of this stuff. So the first thing when I got in this morning is I pulled, like I'm going to be working, they call them events. They're basically like tickets. I'll be working those. We're the maintenance crew. And so I just pulled one up because she was busy doing something. So I was like, well, I'm just going to practice, go through this. I won't submit anything until she acknowledges, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Oh, did they burn?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh! Fool!
Are you okay?
Yeah! Hot grease.
Are you hurt?
No.
Okay.
It's just hot. Having a fun night.
Oh, sorry.
Ah.
Are they ruined?
No, if you like crispy bacon.
Okay. That's fine.
And burnt fingers.
Oh, did you wash it off?
Of course not.
So this morning I did. You okay?
Yeah, it didn't help.
Are you using cold or hot?
Yes.
It'll probably be red tomorrow.
Yep. Fun times.
Oh, goodness, babe.
No, I'm not even
Sorry.
hungry.
No?
No, I'm depressed.
You don't want to eat anymore? You're going to put it up?
I don't know about all that.
So when she, met with me this morning, and I said, okay, I've been practicing one. I just want to show you if I done everything correct. And she's like, okay. And I showed her all the steps I did, and she's like, yeah, you got it. So I was really happy about myself. So hopefully I still remember come Monday. And then she just spent the rest of the day. We were just chit-chatting, getting to know each other. And then we went through and she showed me some other items that are be common. And then Monday we'll see if we continue like training on more items, or if they'll have me do for a couple days work on the ones that I learned, and then so far. Let me see.
You can't really see. Oh, I do. I'm trying to suck my thumb like I'm a 3-year-old.
But anyways, I mean, it's so nice, y'all. It is so nice. I basically, I work 8 to 4:30-ish. But I go to break when I want. I go to lunch when I want. I mean, I have to coordinate with the other people. But, I mean, like today I didn't go to lunch till 3.
You know what's been good with this?
Huh?
A fresh avocado.
Oh, that would have been good. And so it's nice that I'm not like having to, everything's going to be digital on the computer, so I'm not going to have an actual customer in my ear anymore, which is amazing. And
must be nice.
It's just a nice environment. Like, everybody is so friendly. Everybody, at least in our group, is so nice. Everybody seems to really help each other. Like, I see the chats all day, and everybody, like, every day we use Teams. People get in there and they do use memes or GIFs, and they're like, good morning, happy Friday, have a great day. You're trying to, like, if you were working together, how you go up and be like, hey, have a great day, that kind of environment. So I'm really happy. I've been so, it just feels like I'm on vacation, if that makes sense, going from what I had the week before and now to this. It's like vacation. I talked to Alexa during the day. I'm like, Alexa, play my 90s alternative rock. Or, hey, Alexa, play some hits from the 80s. And I get to listen to music all day. And I'm like, oh, it's so nice. So, yes, that is how my job is going. Thank you for asking. So, I'm really pumped. I'm still so happy about it.
Well, you said that this company pays on assumption.
Yeah.
Did you get a check?
No, so I don't know.
That.
Right. Would have been nice to get a payday today.
Right. But at least I got paid.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have 2 more weeks and then you start getting paid?
Yeah. 2 weeks from today.
Well, you need to get your last check. So the paydays are the same.
Yeah.
If you got your last check from the other company.
Yeah.
So we're not really missing one.
No.
That's going to be awesome.
Right. Renee said, open full at end of cook, basted with rib sweat, then broiled. Nice. Brian said, y'all are coming through choppy and blurry.
Aww.
I think it's gotten better, though.
Stop drinking so much.
Trey said, agreed. The ribs look fantastic. She said, awesome. So when do they bring you to Columbus? Right? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? But they also have office in Utah. I'm trying to remember. Draper? Is that right? Draper, Utah? Somebody?
I've heard of talking about them.
And I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind going there. Or there's a place outside of Denver. And I was like, oh, I could move there. Right? Jen said, Heath is the Rachel of this duo. He gets to eat his food hot while Shelly talks like Joe does. Well, I think Rachel's got a better hairstyle. Aww. But she is so cute. I love her new hairstyle. And then when she had that flower in her hair, I was like, oh my gosh, she's just like the epitome of spring, right? I'm like, she's going to be so cute next week.
But she wants a Shelly ponytail.
I know. And I was like, my
stuck together.
My ponytail, I feel like it's just, there's only so much you can do when your hair gets so long.
This may have been better if we just did the roses.
Ah.
I mean, it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you even want any?
Yeah. Brian said, I'm impressed Heath managed to keep his language PG despite the burn. Right? Right? Even crispy bacon. Berry bacon. Jessica said, oh, Heath, bacon grease burns are the worst.
Because what I think had happened was I put my finger into the bacon grease in the tray.
And then Jamie said, sorry you burned yourself, Heath. I know.
Why do I keep finding the fork that landed in the food, disposal?
I don't know.
The little crack of the
little thing. Haley said, hope you're okay, Heath. I know how much bacon grease hurts. Or is it feeling any better?
No.
Oh, I thought my kiss would heal it.
It's getting there.
Oh, Marie's here. Hey, Marie. She goes, hi, Heath and Shelly.
Howdy.
Nicole said, well, crud, I got to get up at 3:30, so bedtime for us. Good night. Thanks for joining us. And y'all, go follow Cool Kid Keto, too. Sharon said, thanks, Shelly. I have music playing now. Nice. Strong said, I'm so glad this job is great. Me, too. I'm really excited.
I am too. She got a raise, and they told her to start paying for her internet too.
I know, y'all. I'm so happy.
And what's really cool, is their previous supervisor handpicked her to come to this company.
Basically.
And told her like several times to apply, and like pretty much guaranteed she was going to get the job.
Sort of.
The story you told me.
Well, yeah, I mean, she gave me a lot of good tips to help me get there, right? So as long as I followed those tips.
Right, that's why she told you to them.
Yeah, I know. And she had good things to even say about me, because like on Wednesday we had like a little touch base meeting, but the whole, our little group, our team is made up of 4 people. So her and then me, the lady that's training me, and another lady, and we had a touch base, and she's like, okay, well, Shelly will, because Lakin was asking, when are we going to do training? She goes, well, probably like maybe Thursday afternoon, or maybe even Friday, or we might just push it to Monday. And I was like, sorry, I'm actually done with the modules, so what else do you want me to do in the meantime? And this was Wednesday morning. And she was like, you're already done? She goes, okay, well, the next, you should be able to start doing your benefit elections. I was like, I've already done that too. And she goes, of course you have. That's why you're here. I was like, well, that's pretty good. Then.
That's my nerd.
And she thinks that highly of me. And it's just like, well, yeah, I was like, well, I just don't like being bored at work. Like, I want to keep doing stuff. So that was really nice. And then, due to a whole bunch of y'all's suggestions, I sent her a thank you gift. We didn't have time to make up all our spices, so I just sent her a nice little care package. I had a little air plant, some soap, a candle, and I can't remember if I got her the socks or a little hair scrunchie. So it's a nice little gift with a real nice thank you card on it. And, just told her, thank you so much for the opportunity and so forth. And she was really blown away. She told me how that really impressed her, and she just loved it and was so appreciative of it. And then, in fact, she texted me again last night to tell me, oh, I just used the soap again. I just love it so much. Thank you again. I was like, wow. I was just so happy she really appreciated it. Because I just was so nervous about picking it out. Like, oh, I hope... she likes the scents, or, because you never really know. Some people might be like, oh, I hate anything that smells like fresh, I think...
Lavender?
No, I avoided lavender. I went with, like, I think a lemon and citrus. I think Renee told me just stick with, like, citrus or lemon and, like, cotton, that kind of stuff. And then she got, the soap was an oatmeal soap, which I personally love. And so, yeah, so I was really happy, and I'm glad she loves it, because, she definitely deserves it. Just so happy. And I've been
hooked you up good.
Yes, and then I've been talking to some other people since I left the last company, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's just like...
Worse?
Yeah, they're like, every day it's just something new, like it's... crazy. So I'm glad I got out. Renee said Draper's where Chris and Miriam is. Oh, really? Oh, Draper's where the Ketochow. Well, see? Isn't that funny? So the new company I'm at, not only is Columbus, where Maitreya is, and Radical Geek, but then they also have one in Draper, which is near Ketochow. That is hilarious. Wow. Jerry said, so you're saying you want flowers in Heath's hair? I think he would look good with it, don't you?
Oh, yeah. They look amazing.
Like, right up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe we could do that on the cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Shauna said, Chris and Miriam live close to Draper, and they live in Riverton. Oh, neat. Jerry said, does anyone else have issues with Windows and YouTube audio with a high-pitched crackle? So frustrating. I don't have that streaming on my TV, so I hate Chrome. Oh, no. Maitreya said, perfect. Let's see. No, Brian said he doesn't. He's running Windows, no problems. Okay, that's good. Oh, wow. Sorry about that.
I'm full.
Oh, yeah? So what did you think of the coleslaw?
It's pretty good. I'm excited for the next couple of days.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what we're going to make entree to go with it.
Brisket?
Yeah, that's for lunch. I guess, yeah, we'll just have that for lunch. Okay. That'd be great.
Yeah, tell them what you're making.
I'm getting up tomorrow morning, and I'm smoking a brisket, and we're going to eat on that all week for our lunches. Y'all have seen me do it before, where I've tried to do the hot and fast. No bueno. We were having those problems with the smoker not working, so I had to do it in the oven. But now I'm just going to do the old school, tried and true, low and slow in the smoker in the morning.
Yay.
Just salt, pepper, and garlic on it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to put it on to start cooking. Then we're going to go run some errands.
Yeah, where all are we going?
We got to go to the pound to get his meds.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to go to... I don't know if we need to go to Sam's.
Oh.
We're kind of torn because it's real easy for us. Sam's and Costco are practically next door to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of nice to go ahead and go to Sam's first, get everything we want from there, and then go on to Costco. But I can't remember, though, that restaurant I want to go to, is it before or after Costco?
Well, it's on the other side, but you go either way.
Yeah.
It's not on 45. It's actually, you got to go down Research.
Oh, okay. But still, that's not that far out of the way. Because what I was wanting to do was go ahead and go to lunch tomorrow. I really enjoy going out to eat still. And there's a, I keep forgetting the name of that place.
Goody,
but it's G-O-D-D-E. Good E, I guess. Good.
G-O-O-D-E.
Yeah. But it's a Mexican barbecue place. Mainly Mexican, though. And they have amazing fajitas. We like going there, and we've gone. Haven't we taken Delilah once? We ate on the patio with her.
Because we ate there on a road trip on the way back.
Yeah. But the staff. I mean, the food's amazing. The staff is amazing. That's where where I first had the Tito's in Topo.
No, that's Papacito.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But they're the ones though that have the chicharrones.
Oh yeah, and they're really good.
Mm-hmm.
Their queso's really good too. But I don't know if we're gonna order it since she's still no dairy. I don't know if it's worth it to me just to get it by myself. I don't need to eat that whole bowl. I mean, I can, but why? But then again, I kind of want to go back to do a Brazilian restaurant tomorrow too. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Well, it was so good last time. The price is about the same.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's the only thing. This Good Company, it's kind of a local chain.
But they're proud of their stuff.
Yeah.
But it's so good.
The fajitas are always expensive.
Yeah, but it's a really good cut of meat too.
Yeah, because I think
what it is. It's not just skirt steak; it's something else.
Yeah, and then you can even upgrade, I think, to filet mignon, which is kind of a waste for fajitas, I think.
Yeah, it's trying to be bougie.
Mm-hmm. All right, Brian.
I've done it before, and it's really good though, but
a
little too much.
Brian said he's using external stereo speakers, so a higher fidelity sound, so that's likely part of it for me. Launches are good though, so that shouldn't be the issue. Oh, good.
But so far, since we're not streaming to Facebook, we haven't had issues.
Just that one.
Just
that one.
Yeah.
That it kind of tied for a second.
Yeah.
Juju said, if in doubt, brisket, right?
Right.
Jamie said, small world, right? And said, oh, yum, Heath makes excellent smoked brisket. Glad you got the smoker up and running again.
Who said that?
Jamie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Mm.
I was thinking about that too.
Uh-huh.
We could go to Corkscrew again instead. But you want to sleep in too, though. But I think, I don't know. With this new job I'm working, the hours, it's kind of bleh on me. Because I don't have time to get caught up on my stories anymore. So I look forward to Fridays and Saturdays when she sleeps in. That's when I can watch wrestling. Because she don't care about it at all.
Mm-mm.
So I usually save that to watch when she's asleep or at work.
Uh-huh.
But from being in the hotel, that's really threw me off because I'm about, I don't know, how many months away behind is that? If I'm watching August right now.
That's like 8.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I didn't even get to watch WrestleMania last weekend in real time. I'm waiting. I've been even making sure I don't click on certain groups I'm in on Facebook and stuff, so I don't want to see any spoilers.
Mm-mm. Ryan said that makes sense. I know we had to update drivers for several of our remote medical billers a couple months ago. Oh, wow.
Is the bacon good?
Yeah, it's good to me.
Okay. It's a little overdone.
I will.
Maybe I should have done only like 5 minutes instead of 10.
Probably. Renee
it's
said...
kind of hard to... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It's kind of hard to time that cooker, that air fryer, because it's in increments of 10. Mm-hmm. So I need to dial it to 10 because it's the easiest way to set it, and then use a separate timer on that. Mm-hmm. But Renee said what?
I've been loving the Topo Chico grapefruit.
Oh, wow. I've never tried that. Only thing I've ever had is the original and the twist of lime. But then again, remember, I'm not that big a fan of grapefruit, so I don't know if I would like it. We'd have to get a single. Oh, and I saw it when I was at H-E-B, too. I was going to get a couple of the tall bottles of their... Because I like keeping tall bottles with lids on them to put grease in and throw away. I was going to get her a couple of tall bottles of the the spring water or whatever. But then I noticed, I was like, oh, that looks good. It's a good price, too. But they're plastic. I was like, I know you're not a big fan of that. So that's why I didn't get them.
Brian said, I wish it wasn't a 2.5-hour drive for Karen and I to go to a Brazilian steakhouse. Wow. Oh, no.
Wow, that's rough.
Yeah, the lady who's training me, she lives in southern Missouri near the Arkansas border.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, Missouri? Jessica said, good company is pronounced good company. Their barbecue joint is amazing.
Yes, we've had their barbecue, but this place up here is a Mexican, Tex-Mex.
Yeah, the Cantina or something.
Yeah, it's Cantina. Good company Cantina, but I thought they do barbecue there too, but I don't remember.
The barbecue joint next door.
Oh, they just share a parking lot?
But it closed.
Oh, okay.
And then, so we haven't gone to the barbecue, but they do smoke, I think, a lot of the fajitas and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, good. I know. Yeah, you're right. It is good. I just like saying goody.
Yeah. Like good beats.
Right. Juju said I had a customer bring me to filet mignon cheesesteak once back in the day. Wow. I won't lie. 20 years later, I still remember it. Right? Wow. That meat is so tender.
Filet mignon cheesesteak. That's amazing.
Wow. Renee said that meat market I told you all about has brisket for $3.69 a pound.
That's a little high.
Really? For brisket?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to get under $2.
Oh, okay. Marie said, so I missed your announcement. You are with a different company now, Shelly? Did you share the name? My soon-to-be 20-year-old needs to get a job. I think something work from home would fit for him. Yes, I left the prior company, and I've got a new company I'm working for. I haven't said the name because I know that they have some social media clause. So I haven't shared the name,
And it's a little difficult when you're a brand new employee to start blasting stuff.
Right.
You don't want to, it's not a touchy. That's why I haven't actually said mine on camera either, or even posted on like my Facebook, the company I'm working for.
But I'll say this, they're in the baking industry. So baking and finance, that's what I'm working.
You should have been doing that this whole time.
Right?
She's like immaculate when it comes to math.
Mm-hmm.
I'm horrible at it, so of course I became a carpenter.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I'm specifically dealing with savings and time deposits or CDs. So again, so far I'm loving it. It's all back work. But I do know they have some offices where people are going back to work. But what I would say, if he's looking for a job for work from home, who I used is called Rat Race Rebellion.
Just Google them.
Yeah, Google Rat, like R-A-T. Let me type it in here.
And that's how I found my job too, my work from home job.
Yeah.
And then this is the third company you got from them, isn't it? Oh no, this is because you got handpicked.
Yeah.
For this one.
Yeah. So technically just once. Okay. But they do it all the time. You do have to kind of like filter some things because, sometimes they'll get people who advertise stuff that, it's not questionable. It's questionable. So
just read all the fine print.
Yeah.
But I thought the last two companies before this, that's how you found them too. For that medical company, the diet thing. I thought it was from them too.
I don't know who. Somehow, remember, she just called me, and I don't know who.
How they got the name?
Right.
Oh, wow.
Because at one time, when we came back from a cruise, I was looking. This is pre-pandemic. I was looking for a work-at-home job, but I was applying everywhere. Anywhere I saw work at home.
Just threw a dart.
Right. And then the one lady called me, and I went for it.
Yeah.
But this last one I had, life insurance, and I would say right now, I personally wouldn't recommend working for them, just because they have a lot of changes going out and
internal struggles.
Yeah, internal struggles. When you see a mass exodus of supervisors and managers leaving, all within a 6-month time period, that's when I was like,
the dogs want to go out. Oh shit! I'm sorry, baby.
That's when I was like, something's going on. When I was seeing not only supervisors I worked with that were really great supervisors. Like these are, sometimes you know people. I'm good. You'll know people and you're like, well, good riddance, right? But these were really good people, like good hard workers, and they were leaving. Like every week there was someone new leaving. And then upper management also left. And that's when I was like, okay, something's going on when I see so many upper people who have been there for a long time and they're all leaving. Like, why are you leaving? And that's when I kind of reached out to...
That's when the warning bells went off.
Yeah, when my manager left, like, I kind of reached out to her like a week or two later and I'm like, hey, look, can you help me out, or do you have any suggestions or anything? Because I knew something was going down. And right before I left, they made some other announcements that I was just like,
no bueno.
I'm glad I'm leaving. So, and then my friend I got hired there, she said she's starting to look too. So I just feel bad. But sometimes companies do that and then they learn and then they change.
Because remember, you told me to apply for them also?
Yeah.
And I never heard anything back from them until, was it yesterday, day before or something like that? I got a text from them telling me I need to reapply, send my resume in again. Mm-hmm. And she's like, nope. You're fine where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Because actually, if I did go to work for them, wouldn't I pretty much it'd be a pay cut, wouldn't it?
Yeah. No, it wouldn't be advantageous.
Right.
And now that you actually have some work-at-home experience, because that's what I told my friend.
No, your plate's rocking. I was like, what are you sitting on?
That's what I told my friend that I got hired there. I said, well, at least now you're going to show that you have work at home experience, and
Right.
that'll help you get a better job that's work at home.
Right?
Renee said, actually bought it to try a drink I saw at a restaurant made with fresh bottled cucumber gin and lime juice. Oh, that sounds good.
It does.
Juju said, Heath, I have an autographed No Holds Barred movie t-shirt from Hulk in the basement.
Oh.
If I ran into him on the street, my butt would be such a quiet fangirl. He's one of my few celebrities.
Hogan?
Oh, wow.
Really?
Wow.
That's cool.
Renee said mukbang style, right? Juju said 1989 and it's still in my basement in a Ziploc bag.
Wow.
I give it an annual hug these days. It was my PJs for many years of my youth. Oh, that's so cool.
When we did the estate sale after the renovation or during the renovation, I sold my not WrestleMania. There was that one pay-per-view we went to here in Houston.
The Night of Champions.
The Night of Champions. They actually, it was cool. It was the first, I don't know if it's 3 or 4 rows, because we were on the second row?
Only the first 2.
So, yeah, but we were first or second row, though. I don't remember. You got to take home the chairs, which was really fun to take them out, because they had all the chairs zip-tied together, but you can't bring a knife in. So I had to use my house key and saw through the zip ties. But we were allowed to take them with us. And then the person next to us didn't want theirs, so I ended up taking 3. And then I ended up selling them. I think I took a loss on them because I could never actually pull up and find them online to get a good price on them. So, like I said, I ended up taking a loss, I think. But
well, not a loss because you didn't pay for them.
I mean, I did with the ticket.
Well, but not necessarily.
Yeah. And I got an extra one, but I think I still have that one's still in the closet. I sold the other 2. Mm-hmm. But it has Sting on it, his face.
Oh.
Because what? Yeah, it did. When he's because he's dressed up like the crow.
Oh, the Sting.
Yeah, he's dressed up like the crow.
Renee said, "Oh well, my bad. It's a good price for my area with HEB. All of their selling brisket for $6 and higher.
Yeah, that is a good price then.
Yeah,
especially if you want. Everything's a good price if you really want it.
Right.
That's what I'm looking at also.
Right. Yeah, $3.69. I would say for beef this time, that is a decent price for beef on itself. Now we got today
the one we were just filmed today. What did I say it was?
$35.
33.
$33, and it was
a 17-pound, wasn't it?
Almost 17 pounds.
Because I was it's 32 and some change. That's why I call it 33. But I was asking her, because typically when we go to the barbecue joints, especially the high-end good ones around here, it's $25 a pound, isn't it? Or roughly?
25 to 30.
Yeah. So for what it is for 1 pound, basically a pound of brisket, I got a whole brisket. So I feel it's a better deal. And actually, I have to thank Chris from Ketochow telling me about it, because he said that Kroger was running a sale. I immediately logged off. I was watching Ketochow's Daily Live and
sorry, y'all.
Huh?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. And then as soon as he told me, I told her, I said, hey, I got to go to Kroger. They're running got to get a sale. Because I got, like I said, it was just under 17 pounds. And I got it for like $33 for the whole brisket. That's a good deal.
Wow, that was a good deal.
I ended up buying 3 of them.
Yeah. Said Heath, it's $5.29 in New York.
Well, yeah, because it's New York. That's why I know it probably sounds bragging, but I love the Houston area meat prices. Because when I hear what everybody else is paying and the rest of the country, I'm like, man, y'all are crazy. I mean, the way y'all have to go through to get beef.
I know.
We got it really good. And honestly, I think our location for Houston, we have so many good
restaurants?
No, not just restaurants. I'm talking about meat suppliers. We have a bunch of mom and pop places. We have a bunch of farmers markets.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't really like pork chops. Though she doesn't like much pork from the store unless it's bacon or ham. Like, pre-sliced ham or
or pork belly, ground is fine. I just don't like pork chops.
Or even, more chops. But this one guy we go to at the farmer's market, she loves his.
Yeah,
there's something he does different.
Good. They're good. They're happy pigs.
But we're not a fan of his steak, though. This is weird.
No, his cows are way too lean.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Brian said brisket at our Sam's is $6.90 a pound for flat, $5.89 for whole, and that's the cheapest.
Wow.
I'll find one at a normal price someday. And that's the thing is, just knowing when the prices are. Like he said, that one day, I think it was on sale for $1.99 a pound.
So I bought all they had.
Yeah, so he left that day. So, but like Renee, you're limited because you just have the little top freezer, so you can't just stock up. I mean, we're lucky because we have a deep freeze, so he can go and do that.
Right. And
if you don't, then you might end up, if you get it for less than, I do it as, if I can get a ribeye for less than $10 a pound, then I'm game, and then I look at the price for everything else. So yeah, if I see a brisket that's $5 or under, then yeah, I would probably, if I needed to have brisket or wanted it, then yeah, go ahead and get
Remember that, tell him about the hamburger meat I got today.
Yeah, then he got hamburger, this was awesome too. So H-E-B special this week is ground beef for $2.99 a pound, which it's been a while since I've seen it for $2.99. Well, not only that, but he got the family package, like the big 5-6 pounds, 25% off of that price.
There was 2 of them.
So that's even better. I was like, yeah, get them. I mean, first of all, I was already saying get them at $2.99 a pound, and then now you get 25% off of that? Yes.
I saw a bunch of packs of the preformed burgers, but they were all in twin packs. At 25% off. I'm like, well, I already have this hamburger meat. We just make our own.
Yeah, that's been working.
And we're running out of room.
Yeah.
Because what had happened a couple of months ago, actually now, I don't know how it happened, but we lost power or the stuff started defrosting on me. I don't know. It got unplugged. I don't remember what happened exactly. And one of the pork butts that I have in there was stuck. I can't get it out. So what we've been trying to do, but I keep running into specials, we've been trying to just shop from the freezer and wait till we get work down to that, and then I was going to let it thaw out in the freezer, pull it out and cook it. But I keep running into all these good deals.
I know. So we've been having ground beef for lunches for weeks now.
Yeah, which is fine.
And for dinners too.
Yeah.
But this week we had some pretty good dinners because we got some shoulder ribs on sale.
Yeah, I found a package of
and then
beef boneless ribs.
Yeah, and then also a roast we got really discounted. So we just been eating that, like, just basically we go in the freezer and I go and say, okay, what are we having for dinner this week? And I just pulled things out. And like these hot dogs, we've had these for months because I think it was around July 4th when they did the big sale.
Yeah, from grilling sale or whatever.
From Teton.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're welcome, Marie. I hope that helps him. I've seen lots of people have great results with Rat Race.
Yes.
If you're looking
that's how I found mine.
to work from home, that's a good place to start.
But just like what I was saying, though, is whenever you do read the ad, just go over it with a fine-tooth comb and just make sure. Because some of them are kind of sketchy.
Yeah, because some of them are like paid per thing you get. And it's like, no, I want an hourly guaranteed job. I don't want a piecework or having to bid for a job. Like,
some of them too, like, though, they want you to just write for an article for them or something like that.
Yeah.
They have a little bit of everything. There's no like fixed type job.
Right,
Pretty much anybody
just
can
anybody that's hiring remote uses Rat Race.
It's not as bad as Craigslist, but some of the stuff's kind of I've been burned by them several times. Don't use Craigslist.
Matreya said, dang, brisket significantly higher there. Oh no. Jamie said, gotta walk the doggies. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you, Jamie. Thanks for stopping by. Haley said, I'm going to get off here for tonight. Have a good weekend, everybody. Have a great night, Heath and Shelly. You too, Haley.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah.
We look forward to this every week, y'all.
Yes,
I
we
really
do.
do. I'm so happy that I got this shift changed where y'all were in it. We had to log off early because I had to go to work Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they let me do the shift bid, I requested. I went through requested 3 different shifts. All 3 of them. Actually, I think I did 5. Right. 3 of them. I was with Friday and Saturdays off. It's like, oh, that'd be amazing.
Right, I know. You were so fortunate. Gigi said, I was Hulk for my 7th Halloween costume with a terrible 90s or 80s mask.
Nice.
That's awesome.
One of those plastic masks? Like the little strap on it?
She said, Hulk is one of my heroes. I've met many people renting cars in Atlantic City. Hulk is on my, oh my God, it's him, holy smokes list. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Renee said, at ribeyes and New York strips for $5 each, but y'all probably get them way cheaper there. Not always, no. When you said that was a good deal, but I saw somebody posted that they don't ship yet.
Aww.
So I was like, well, what are we going to do for that? But yeah, I think $5 is a great buy for ribeyes and New York strips.
That's also why I did not go to Kroger today.
Well,
because I spent so much at HEB.
Oh, I know.
Because I got coupons, and it's kind of killing me because the last 2 sets of coupons, because we get a monthly mailer from Kroger, and we've just been stocked up. There's no reason to go, really, so I just take the coupons and throw them away. It kind of hurts me to do that. I feel like I'm throwing money away when I do that. And then also, when I go to the store and I am using the coupons, even if I'm not using them all, I'll leave them laying on the counter or, in the aisle for somebody else to have. I feel like I'm paying it forward like that. But what I really like about Kroger, there's always one section at the bottom of at the end of the meat container that has all their discounts.
Yeah,
I like that better than HEB because it's all in one place. With HEB, they're all spread out wherever the meat is.
Right.
They just put a sticker on it.
Yeah.
But at least with HEB, I've trained myself to go look down the whole every aisle in the meat.
Where you're like, where's that yellow sticker?
Yeah.
Gigi said $6.49 for ribeyes at her grocery this week.
Or like today for the pork belly, they didn't have any in the container. But the guy was over there stocking.
I wondered why it was so high.
So he dug around. And he just grabbed the first one on top, and I told him that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll eat it.
Because what I usually do, especially when we're using it and getting it cut up, I dig through the whole stack and find the cheapest one, and then come home.
I don't care because it's pork belly. We're going to eat it.
I know we'll eat it, but I still want to do penny pitching. That's my way. Especially when I spend so much on the meat.
Well, and HEB still had the coupon for $6 off, but we didn't get it.
I had her scan it. So that's why we said...
Yeah, we got the other coupons, but not that one.
That's what I'm saying. We got to go tomorrow and go talk to him.
Yeah.
And then maybe get another one.
Yeah. Shauna said, okay, bacon and fried eggs going to be dinner. Ooh, nice. That sounds good. Juju said minimum wage is $17 an hour up there. Wow, that's awesome.
Wow.
Jessica said, oh, yeah, I got that HEB $2.99 ground beef yesterday, too. That's awesome. Isn't that great, Jessica? I was like, $2.99, grab it. Get the limit. Debbie says, good night, folks. Hoping for some decent sleep tonight. Lots to do tomorrow. I hope you rest well. Have a great weekend.
And I'm really impressed with HEB, honestly. Because I remember when I first started going there, when I worked there, they were little bitty small, basically podunk stores. And now some of their stores are basically like a super Walmart with all the stuff they sell.
I know, they are. They're getting like that, yes.
I mean, they have those specialty bougie coffee shops inside. Some of them have pizza shops. Some of them have barbecue joints inside of them now.
Oh, I know. I've really gotten up there. Juju said, I love my steak trimmings ground beef. I finally asked why the price seems to fluctuate so much, $2.99 to $4.99. He said, look, for the 80/20 to go on sale, the code for this to go on sale. That makes sense.
Nice.
And she said, make the butcher your friend. Even in grocery stores, they will tell you all the secrets if you ask.
Dude, that's what I started trying to talk to one of them too. One of the butchers there at HEB. Like, when does your sales go off? He goes, it just fluctuates. It depends on what doesn't move. He goes, it just depends on your neighbors, basically. We're not buying it.
Oh, what they marked down?
Yeah, because it depends on what's not selling.
That makes sense.
What really hurts me, though, is I see a lot of times they have a bunch of stuff marked down, but it's all the pre-season stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And it all got the wonky ingredients in it. And I'm
yeah. But, yeah, but the pork belly's been really good lately.
Yes.
I like when they cut it, because they do cut it in bigger chunks.
I told them about a 1-inch cube.
Oh,
that's roughly.
They're doing perfect, because we've been eating on that all week, too.
Yeah.
Okay. But, yes, I agree. Definitely make the butcher your friend.
Because usually what we used to anyways, when me and her would go shopping together, we'd go to Costco first and pull up the app. What? Go ahead.
Oh, Brian said good night. Good night, Brian. Good night, Brian. Good night, Karen. Y'all have a great weekend. I hope Karen stays safe in Kansas. Yes. And y'all have a fun, safe trip next week to Keto Salt Lake.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I want to go.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. That's what the chat's for, so that's perfect. No, what I used to like to do when we go shopping together is we'd go to Costco first and then pull up our app on our phone for H-E-B and Kroger and check the prices before we bought it at Costco. Mm-hmm. And then we'd plan our next stop from there. Yeah,
because sometimes the ribeyes at Costco would be like double the price of what it was at H-E-B.
Right.
And it's like, oh, never mind. Because honestly, when I look at like ribeyes, I can't really tell much of a difference between choice and prime, right? And I told Heath, I said, I think a fun video. Y'all tell me if you think. There's enough of you left in here. What do you think? Oh, good night, Retrea.
Oh, night.
I was thinking it would be cute for us to do a video where we did a choice, a select, and a prime, and a Wagyu steak, right? A ribeye of each of the grades, cook them all exactly the same, and then taste test and see if we can really tell the difference. Wouldn't that, I mean, it'd be yummy.
You know what we almost need, though?
Huh?
Invite somebody else over to enjoy that with us, okay? And have them cook it. So that way it would be a true blind taste test. They would know which one's which, and we would have to pick it out. Because otherwise, we're going to know which one was which, you know what I mean? Because that'd be nice to be able to try and do it that way. Like, number them all, and they would know which number is which.
Well, this is what I was thinking, is I would have, like, A, B, C, D, and then I would, just on a piece of paper, I would write it, and you wouldn't know which one, and then you, on the plates themselves, like underneath, you would have A, B, C, D, and then you put it on there, but then we don't know until after we've tasted them.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
And then we rank them and say, okay, we like this plate, like we've got enough of the colored plates, we could say, oh, well, this one is first, this one, and then afterwards reveal and see which is which.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Okay, and then Jessica said, H-E-B and Kroger, what is the best day of the week to find the most discounted meats? I usually go on Mondays.
I used to think Wednesday was the best for Kroger.
Oh? Yeah. Used to, and now what?
But I don't go on Wednesdays anymore because I'm at work.
That's true. Yeah, usually...
Because I think also that's whenever, especially both of those here in this area, that's when the new sale starts is on Wednesdays.
So they're trying to clear out whatever there is. I know usually... I always thought Monday wasn't as good because I feel like they're still recovering from everything. Yeah.
And
and from Sunday, and then I don't think their trucks come in until later in the week.
But also, it's a little tricky with H-E-B because they stock their stores depending on the area.
Oh, yeah.
Because like up here, we're close to the Woodlands, and where we go, they cater to that area. Where I used to work down down closer to Houston, it's a heavy Hispanic area, so they do a bunch of different packages, meat packs,
like family packs, a lot more
grilling and cooking out and stuff like that. So they're really smart about doing it that way. So you just have to basically learn your area and see which ones are closer to you, and then find out how they stock it, and just watch their sale ads. And because I don't do it for Kroger for some reason, but I do it for H-E-B and for Sprouts. I'm on their email list.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I know when the ads come out.
Yeah. And then I see that Brian said he'll see us on the Radical Geek Live on Sunday. So, yes. And if either Shauna or Renee can post a link to Matreya's channel, make sure y'all are subscribed. And then, because Sundays are so much fun.
Yes.
Even if she's not able to on this Sunday, but, you know, she normally does them on Sundays. And it isn't just coffee. Like this last weekend was tea.
Mm-hmm.
And she always makes a cute little side dish or food to go with it. And it's always delicious and makes me hungry and then want coffee at the same time. Juju said, my store sells the in-store trim of the steaks as ground beef, and it's so good.
Nice.
The meat manager told me about it. Now I always look. It's unadvertised. You won't see it if they don't read the tags. Oh,
okay.
That's good to know.
I never looked at that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because my dad used to work at a meat market in a little mom and pop shop, and he would say that if the roast didn't sell, they would carve it or run it through the thing and make it into hamburger meat.
Yeah. Jen said she thinks that would be a cool video and we could have Cool Kid Ketos over again. That's very true. I mean, 4 steaks. We definitely need some help eating that.
Right. How do we do it? We sous vide it or we grill it? Or?
Sous vide it.
Okay.
I would just sous vide all of them exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay,
finish it on the Blackstone.
Matreya's not going to bed yet, but she is drinking her magnesium.
Nice.
That means she'll be getting sleepy. What was it somebody was telling me?
I don't know.
I was trying to think. They were talking about like tips on how to go to sleep. And I was reading. No, they were saying that even if you know, like sometimes people get stressed out when they have insomnia because they're like, oh, I need to sleep. But they said there was a study and they said just laying down with your eyes closed in a dark environment with, you know, like no sound, just basically resting, just laying down and resting gives the same benefits as sleeping.
I don't know about that, but okay. I believe you.
Yeah, well, just the fact that you're laying down and resting in a dark area with no sound, so you really get to just truly rest, they said gives better, or they were saying just good as sleeping versus you tossing and turning or walking around and just saying, well, let me go walk around the house and clean some more. They're like, if you really are having trouble with insomnia or sleeping, it's just basically pretending to be asleep will help you more than fighting it. And they said you'll get that same restful benefit.
Okay.
And I was like, well, that's very interesting. So just kind of like laying there and just, you know, basically don't stress yourself out of, oh, I have to fall asleep. Instead, just say, you know what? If I fall asleep, great. But if I'm just laying here resting everything, then I know that's beneficial for me.
Okay. Try that.
Yeah, so I thought that was a neat thing. And then Juju said, I got it in the 80-20 ground. Let my kids taste test sliders with just salt. They all picked the steak trimmings. Oh, wow. She said, 7-year-olds don't lie. That's true. And then Jessica said, that's a great video idea. Thank y'all. That's what I was thinking. That would be fun to do. Just something. Because I know we don't do a lot of product testing, but you know what? He needs to do the one on the Redmonds, yeah. And we got to do the cruise packing one tomorrow, since there's 36 days.
We got a lot to do tomorrow now.
I know, now.
Well, because I forgot about that part.
I didn't.
And then I got to finish the MS Journey, too.
Yeah. So we got several videos and then you're going to be doing the brisket.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be easy, though, because I'll be set it and forget it.
But, so 4 videos we'll be recording tomorrow.
Fun times.
And then I'll be editing them all on Sunday.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun, trying to do the cruise packing one. I hope I remember all the cute little tips. I've been trying to write them down. And then, trying to think, what else?
Sleep. We gotta figure that in somewhere.
Who needs that? And then, I guess the only other thing I was going to talk about tonight, I wasn't as excited as my coach was, but, a couple weeks back, I had the planned deviation, and of course, I had a little bump up in my weight. No big deal. Of course, that was going to happen, so I wasn't surprised when that happened. And then this week, though, when I weighed in, I've lost 6.2 pounds in a week. So since last Thursday's check-in to yesterday's check-in, I was down 6.2 pounds. So that was, not only did I lose the water weight, but I also lost, I think it was another 2 pounds on top of that altogether. So I thought that was really good. I didn't make a big deal over it. I was just like, okay, I was expecting to at least lose what I'd lost or what I'd gained from the PD, but then to lose even more. So my coach was really ecstatic. She was really happy. And then she's like, okay, for the next week, since that was such a big loss, she's like, let's just do, keep everything the same. Don't, normally on a cut each week, you go down just, a little bit, little stair steps. She's like, let's just keep it the same and let's see if the weight continues to drop or if it levels out. And then we might do one more week of the cut, and then I'm going to start my reverse so that by the time I'm on the cruise ship, I'm on like week 4 of my reverse. And so that'll be good. Then I won't have to, I might not even track, but who am I fooling? I know I'm going to track because I just have a little OCD obsession with tracking.
Right.
But yes, I was very happy that was a huge jump for me. Like, I haven't lost that much weight in a week because I check in every week. So I haven't lost that much in like forever. And so that was kind of the point, she said, of having me do the PD is to get my body moving again. So we'll see if it keeps it up. She said it could be that, or it could be, she said it is very possible, and even more so, it could be my cortisol levels, because going from being stressed and then now feeling like I'm on vacation with this new job because it's just such a different job. Like I don't have to go to work at 8, but I'm still up at 7 because I'm excited to get to work, which of course I knew it's the first week, but I'm still excited. And I go in there and start getting everything ready at 7:30 and get all the things loaded and all that. And it's nice though. Heath is still making my coffee and my breakfast. So I get to have a leisure morning before I start my job, which is nice. So she said it could definitely be cortisol because she does know that stress and cortisol levels really impact people. So that's why she also wants me to repeat another week and just see, hey, is it this cortisol? Like, am I finally, the stress that I've been going through over the past year and a half? Is it that's been what's been my issue? And then now it'll start getting better. So we'll just see. It's exciting, right?
Yes, it really is.
I know. I was like, oh. And
that's why we're talking to you. You're talking about maybe instead of doing it every 3 years, you're going to do it monthly.
Well, that's what she was saying, but we'll see what happens next week. I mean, it would be something if everything that basically I feel like the last year and a half I've just been stalled, like, because it just go up a half a pound, go down a pound, go up a pound, just back and forth. I mean, my inches have slowly decreased, but my weight has basically been the same. So it's just interesting to me that what if it was just all the stress, the cortisol levels affecting me? And now that I'm not stressed, I guess I feel like the last job, I wouldn't say I was stressed, but it is stressful. Does that make sense?
Well, that you're basically arguing with people every day.
Yeah, it was just that.
They weren't happy phone calls.
Right, especially this past 6+ months have not been it's like, oh, who, okay, what's going on now? And then it just explaining basically what people argue about. It's like explaining that same thing even though it's a different customer, it's the same situation. And it gets tiring having to go over that. And then, yeah, listening to people actually just scream at the top of their lungs in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
And, you're not allowed to hang up on them, or just people just being stupid and just arguing with you. And it's like, look,
and
I'm
most
trying.
Most times because they're not reading.
Right. Or they just, okay, like I've told people before, okay, if I look back in a year, there's 12 months. That means you had 12 bills due. You only paid 10 times in the past 12 months. So yes, you still owe, and they could not grasp that. They wanted to argue over and over. And I'm like, well, then you need to show proof. Where were these other 2 payments? They're like, no, you show proof. And I'm like, it's your responsibility. That's your policy. You have to show responsibility to your bills. It's yours. No, it's not. It's your responsibility. I'm like, not our responsibility that you pay your bills.
That's
it's not for us.
On my company, when I pull up their file, if they're late, and they want me to schedule a technician to go out, it will not let me schedule because they owe so much money.
Yeah, well,
it'll tell them, no, you pay this first, and then we'll send somebody. It'll pop up and say that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was just something. It was like, I was okay doing it. And then, the death calls, sometimes, most of them were good. But, oh, man, if it was a contestable policy,
right,
meaning they had it for less than 2 years, the family members always had the worst time with it. They just didn't understand. Even though I would explain it, they're like, no, you guarantee that you have life insurance when you sign up for it. So why are you contesting it?
Well, you still have it.
Yeah, because we're allowed to. It actually says that in the paperwork. And they just don't get it, and they're mad. They're like, well, you need to give me a time frame. I can't give you a time frame. So it's just the same argument so many times. So then, it's like sometimes I'd catch myself when they're like calling in, and I'd be like, all right, here we go again, kind of thing. Like, oh my gosh.
You're basically on defensive mode.
Right. It was
on
like
edge.
that. And then sometimes some of these people would just be like, I would just be shaken because I wanted to say stuff that I knew I couldn't say. So that's part of it. Is it's like, oh, I can't hold back, Shelly. Don't say what you're really thinking. But I did tell a guy on the last day, because he was just being an ignoramus, and I was like, sir, 20 minutes on this phone call, I have told you the same information. I've gone over this every which way. You are obviously not understanding what I'm saying, and I will send you a copy. You need to review this paperwork, and then if you still have questions, you could call us back. But there's no use of me going round and round with you for another 20 minutes, because it's not going to get us anywhere. So thank you for calling. Goodbye. And I ended it because I'm like, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not here to argue with you.
Wow.
Right.
What are they going to do, fire you?
Shauna said, sorry, try not to burn my bacon. Yeah, don't burn yours. Renee said, I'll have close to 60 hours this week. Working the weekend, hoping to go shopping after I get off work for some overpriced meats. Oh, goodness. Gigi said, I recently realized I don't know how to pack for a trip because I'm used to packing for a move. Oh, wow. Well, and then, Renee, though, are you going to go get the $5 steaks? Because that's a good deal. Maitreya said, yeah, less stress makes a huge difference. Oh, my goodness. Gigi said, I'll never understand those people. Straight up, okay, I'm mad at the situation, not you. Please help me understand. Will you get so much further with the person on the phone? Well, I mean, yeah, but sometimes I think people don't want to understand, and I've had people, they're like, I'm not mad at you, I'm just mad at the situation. I'm like, I get that. Like, I never took it personally. When people would scream and yell, I didn't like, oh, they're yelling at me. Like, I never thought that. I know they're mad at the situation, but I was just like, okay, but screaming and yelling isn't, like, I'm telling you what you could do. to help you. Like, this is what you need to do. That's the steps that you have to take. And screaming at me for another 20 minutes, it's not going to negate the steps you have to take. Like, I'm going to just tell you again, I get what you're saying. Here's what you have to do.
All right.
Juju said, we had a situation at BJ's recently. They basically owed up $40. We had to renew twice. The lady was so relieved I wasn't that person. Nope. Did you do this? Are you a PC programmer? Nope. Let's work through this together. Exactly. And I just don't understand why to get angry with people. Like, yeah. It's crazy what people get all upset about. Juju said, you get paid by the hour, right? Let's figure this out, please. Right? She said she was so kind and above and beyond. Just be nice to people. Right. Exactly. Oh, Charlene's here. Hey. She said, hello from Ohio. You
howdy.
Both are looking so good.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Juju said, screaming and yelling are never okay. You would think so, but there's a lot of people. Like, I would just like, I've even told them before, look, there's no reason to scream at me. You don't need to cuss at me. And they'd be like, well, you just need to understand. I'm like, oh my gosh.
You need to understand, don't yell at me.
Yeah. So it is nicer in this. What I've learned so far is, basically don't need to do phones. We have like an internal, one of them is an internal email system or a secure email that we'll use to correspond with. And then basically all we're doing is processing requests. And so we just work these tickets and get those completed on our end and then respond to the customer if need be. So, I mean, that's nice. That's a lot better to talk with a customer over an email.
Yes.
Than it is on the phone.
Because you can think to yourself, you stupid idiot.
I know. That's what she said that she's
smash the keys.
Yeah, she said that she's like, now when you reply to people, she's like, sometimes you want to be snarky or sassy, and she's like, so just keep it professional. And she goes, I'm sure you know that. And I'm like, well, yeah. And she's like, but somebody else she worked for was very petty and snarky. And so she would reply very like, did you not look at the form that was attached and stuff like that? Yes, she said she's just very snarky like that, especially when the customer would come back. I've already sent that form 3 times.
Wow. I'm probably fixing to show my age because one thing I really do miss that you can't do anymore with the cell phones and stuff now is when you were mad at somebody and you want to hang up on them, you got gratitude. It made me really feel joy to slam that phone down and hear it ding. You can't do that anymore when you just push a button.
That's true, right? And you don't want to damage your expense. Like, what were those wall phones, like $5?
That's what I'm saying.
Right, you didn't care if that broke, but nowadays your cell phone, you're like, oh, that's as high as my mortgage.
That's my computer.
I know. I don't want to break that. Juju said, I could see her physically relax once she realized I wasn't mad or angry. Just let's figure out how to make this work. 800 number said the store said it's home office. Mm-hmm. Took about 40 minutes.
Wow.
But she was so kind and helpful. Right, exactly. And that's why I really feel for people in any type of retail or customer service, because it's just amazing to me how many... Yeah, because people in general are just...
And food service, too.
Oh, yeah, food service? Oh, my gosh. Like, I could not imagine.
About abuse.
I know. Like, all the time, I'm like one of those, thank you. Oh, how can I help you? Thank you. Can I have another refill? Thank you.
There's also, we're really bad sometimes about, we like to stack up our dirty dishes to try and help.
Yeah.
But if we did go to one Asian restaurant, remember that?
Yeah, the Japanese.
Yeah, they were kind of mad at us for doing it. They said it's bad luck to do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you, but I didn't know I'm making bad luck, but okay.
Yeah, she was like, "You're gonna wash out a relative," and I was like, "Can we pick?"
Right?
Shauna said, "Yum! And now I get to eat. Oh, nice." She said, "Never be mean to food service people. They
Right.
touch your food. You
Right.
would think, but I have seen some people I'm just like, really? What else did we want to talk about tonight? Anything else you want to go over? Okay.
The lotto thing.
Oh, well, tell them.
I got a really, really sweet gift, I guess, per se, today.
We'll find out in a few days.
I planned on spending $5 today on Lotto, the Texas Lotto, because we've been noticing the Friday night pool, it's been really big and really good lately. So I went in to buy some tickets. I put $5 in the machine, bought my $2 ticket, and then I noticed there was already the little. It's one of those automated machines. There's already tickets laying out there. It spit mine out, but then there's more laying on top. So I got all those, and then I went to spend the other $3, and it said there was still $12 in the machine. So I bought all those too. So I feel like I'm a winner already, but I think I ended up with like 8 or 9 actual tickets plus $1 scratch off.
Yeah, which that was already a dud.
Yeah, well, we don't know for sure.
The $1?
Yeah, you know
it
was?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a dud.
What's up?
But yeah, so we'll see how lucky those were.
I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if we win, that'd be amazing.
Even better. Because, yeah, I've been reading all these different stories. For some reason, I'm addicted now to the Facebook news, reading all that stuff, and keep seeing different little articles about people who forgot they bought a ticket, or he accidentally bought a ticket, and they won.
The luck of some people.
And then I read another one today. The guy won and gave it all away.
Well, why weren't we on this list?
I know. Why'd you give it to me?
Wow. Well, that's one thing. Now, in the banking, I'm seeing these people with time deposits. And I'm like, oh,
yeah.
The money that's in there, I'm like, oh, that paid my mortgage off.
My grandmother used to be a bank teller.
Oh, I bet.
And she used to tell a joke all the time. She used to make laugh at people. Oh, you get freebies for your work? I work at a place where you're not allowed to take freebies. I'm wondering why.
I can see her. Wow. Yeah, it's something. When you're looking at those, I'm like, oh my gosh, we saw one person, they were in New York. I was like, oh.
I want to go again.
I know. Gigi said, I mean, if you're nice to me, I'll bend the rules to help you. If you're rude or mean, nope, I'm 100% by company policy. No more, no less.
I'll even make up rules if I have to.
I know, like sometimes I was just like, you know what? Just screw you. You're being absolutely ridiculous. No, I'm not going to help you.
Well, I used to do that to my builders when I was working in cabinets.
Oh.
If they were jerks to us, we would work, me and the girl in the office, and we'd work it out. Jimmy, the builder, whatever, he's being an a-hole. His cabinets are due in on the 5th. Well, guess what? They're not coming in until the 10th. Sorry, sir. I don't know what happened. They're running behind at the factory.
Wow.
Yep. Oh, the truck broke down. We can't get there till tomorrow. Sorry. Oh, you're going to miss your closing now? Oh, that stinks.
Right? Like,
maybe next time you'll be nicer.
I don't understand why people don't want to be nice. When you're, I don't know. I guess to me it's like a respect thing. Like I'm just going to be respectful to anybody I talk to. And then when they start yelling and screaming, then I'm just like, okay. Look, that's what it is. And sometimes, I feel bad for them. Like, I get why they're angry, but it's just like, okay, but I can't, screaming at me and screaming at my manager and whoever's above them, that isn't going to change anything. Like, they wouldn't, like, what was always funny to me is the old job, when people would be so mad that they weren't approved for a life insurance policy. And I'm thinking, okay, like, you coming up here and screaming at me, that isn't going to change the fact that you weren't approved. And they'd be like, I chose your company. Okay, but they didn't choose you. Like, get it through your head. They don't want you. And they would get so mad, and they're like, well, I'm going to go to someone else. I want to speak to you, whoever's over you. And I'm like, whoever's over me isn't going to be able to do anything different. You were not approved. We're not going to magically approve you because you're yelling at us now. Like,
Right.
no, go away. You're actually costing us more money because you're not even a paying customer.
Right.
Like, why would you waste your time? If I tried to get, if I could choose any insurance, and the one insurance I went with or chose said no, I would just go to the next one.
Like you're trying to go buy a car and you're unapproved. Are you going to yell at them?
Right.
Or are you going to go to another dealership?
Right. I know. I just don't get that. Like, okay, they don't. It's crazy to me.
Bizarre. People are weird.
Juju said, don't go out to eat with friends who are bad tippers at your favorite places. I've forgotten a baby toy in the past to tip better for a friend who sucks.
I hate that.
Yes. My late stepfather.
Yes.
He thought, because, he was the silent generation, I guess. So when he would tip, he thought $2 was more than enough. And I'm like, maybe 20 years ago. Right?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, no. So then I would have to add to it or correct it. I'd have to put another 1 in front of it.
Or everybody go to the car and like, oh, I gotta use the bathroom. You go in and fix it.
Yes.
So they didn't see it.
And you're like, oh my gosh. So I always have to bring cash.
Yeah.
Remember when we go eat, we bring cash because I was like, well, I don't know what he's going to do for a tip. I'm like, that always bothered me. Shauna said, how do you accidentally buy a ticket?
I know. I don't understand that either.
Oh,
That's the headline said on the article. I was like, wait, what?
Right. And then Shauna said, and what kind of tickets should I be buying?
Right.
That's all him. I just put money in a savings or a 401k rather.
Well, there's one I used to play. It was a scratch off, and it was the weekly grands. I don't even know if they still run it or not. But if you won, it was $1,000 a week for 20 years.
Yeah, you'd still have to work.
Right.
I know. Renee worked so hard.
Yeah.
And then working this
weekend. They kind of abuse her too, a little bit.
I know.
I feel sorry for her.
When are you going to have another weekend off? So we go to El Campo.
Right.
Marie said, my father-in-law was a $2 tipper also. Like, where did they get that in their head, the $2? Like, where?
Well, before we went on the world cruise, we were working for a company that HEB ended up buying. It's a food delivery. And the minimum they were allowed to tip was $2. And this one guy, we were in a Facebook group support thing for him, for that company, so we could all like be, because we didn't actually sit in an office together. We were in our cars driving around doing deliveries.
Yeah.
But we could vent and chat and everything together in this Facebook group. And this one guy was proud and told people to do the $2 tips. I was like, what are you doing? Do you hate money?
Yeah, because the thing was, the company, if you worked X amount of hours, they guaranteed a minimum of $9 an hour. So he would tell people, just give me $2 because then the company will pay me the difference. And I'm like,
okay, but if the company's giving you 9 and the customer gives you 9, you just made 18.
No.
Instead of 11.
No. The company guaranteed 9, so if the customer gave you 9, they wouldn't pay you anything.
Okay, my bad.
Remember?
Yeah.
But it's like, well, one, why are you only getting one job done in an hour?
Right.
And then 2, I'm just thinking, well, because I had people who would give me a $20 tip.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Yeah, of course, I would much rather earn enough to where the company wasn't having to make it $9, It's just like, but he thought he was helping the people, the customer, and I'm like, no, you're just teaching the customers to to give crappy tips to the drivers because they think they're doing them a favor. Nobody wants that job making $9 an hour. That's not a good paying job, especially when you're having to use your own vehicle and gas. I'm like, $9? No, they're doing that so that in slower times you're at least making that. But basically, if you're doing the job right, you should be making a lot more than $9. Like, that's nothing.
Right.
I was just like,
some people are beyond help.
I was like, okay, you're just, ugh. He was so, he just made you so mad because I'm like, stop telling customers that. And that's what he would do. He'd go and tell customers, oh, only do the minimum tip because the company makes the difference up to me. I was like, why are you doing that? Ugh, people. And I don't know why he would want to just make $9. Like, to me, that's not, I don't know. That I would not be happy with $9 an hour.
What was that one bit on Mad TV? The lowered expectations.
Right. Juju said, that's why I always forget a baby toy. Now I have to go potty, right?
Ah, that's smart.
She said, service for 9 or 10 and less than 10%?
What?
No, sir, that's not okay. Oh my gosh. 10%? Like, I feel bad giving less than 20% now for a tip. Because I feel like 20% is the minimum now.
Especially nowadays with they were, a lot of them were out of work for so long, too.
I know. Oh my gosh. 10%? Like, oh.
Why do you even go out to eat then?
I know, right? Just stay at home. Oh goodness.
And then a lot of them too have to tip out too to their coworkers.
Oh, I know.
That's just
That's crazy, dude. That's why
I could never do it.
Well, yeah. But then that's why I heard for a while is instead of having it added as a credit, that you should leave the tip as cash.
Right.
But it's harder nowadays to keep cash on hand.
Yeah, who carries cash, really?
There's a lot of people that still do, but not me. Shauna said, I agree with 20%. However, I do want decent service.
Yes.
Yeah, I do too. Now, sometimes...
There was that one time, remember, we had horrible service.
Oh, my God.
So I was going to be an a-hole, and I left a handful of change on the table. That guy or that chick got so mad, she grabbed it, walked out, handed it to me, and said, "You forgot this, sir."
You should have said, "Well, that's the fastest you've come back to me."
No, I said, "You're right, you don't even deserve that."
Wow. Well, that was before me.
Yeah.
I mean, I have had a couple times where we had, remember the one time we went to an Italian restaurant, and she was just horrible. Like, I was there with Heath, and we had a birthday coupon.
Oh, yeah.
And it said, okay, the coupon you can only use the coupon on when
your mom and grandma were there?
Yeah, for one ticket. And I said, okay, that's fine. My mother and grandmother wanted to join us, but they were on a separate ticket, right? So even though we're all sitting together, they're paying for their own, we're paying for our own. So he was getting his birthday meal, and I was going to get, whatever entree.
And they wanted to get the lunch special.
They wanted to get the lunch special, and the waitress said, "Oh, you can't have the lunch special." And I'm like, "Why can't they have it?" "Because you have a birthday coupon." And I'm like, "But they're not on our ticket." And she was like,
"Too bad."
And we were ordering like specialty drinks and everything, so it's not like
and
we were
appetizers.
Yeah, so it isn't like we were going in there like, okay, well, we've got $5 to spend. They were ordering specialty drinks and everything, and she was like, "No, they can't have it." And I'm like, "But
we should have got up and left."
I said, "So if they sit at another table, they can order it." She goes, "Well, not now, because I know that they're with you." I'm like, "But they're on a different ticket." And she would not grasp that. And I said, "Well, then give me a manager." The manager comes over, and she's like, "No, we're not going to do that." And even my mom, she's like, "We're both senior citizens, and you're not going to let us get the lunch special?" And she's just like, "No, you're at the same table. Our coupon said," she goes, "Yeah, but the coupon's not on our ticket." She's like, "No." And we were like,
got up and left.
We should have. And so we went ahead, they ordered something else, And we ate, and yeah, we tip at all? No, we didn't tip at all that time because I was like, that's just BS. Like we ordered like $5 drinks, which I thought was pricey for a lunch drink.
Mm-hmm.
And all this stuff, so we didn't. And even my mom and grandmother, they were like, no. And then she was horrible too. Like could not do anything. Well, we left a bad tip, and what was it? The guy, the owner,
wrote us or emailed me. I think
emailed Heath personally to berate him, and was telling him how horrible a person we are. And how could we do that to his employee that she broke down in tears over it? And we should feel horrible about ourselves for doing that to his employee. And I was just like, but y'all made these rules and she wasn't a good waitress. Like, we had to keep asking for stuff. And then after that, when she wouldn't even let my mom and grandma order the lunch special, then she just disappeared. Like, she didn't want to face us the rest of the meal. So we couldn't even get any refills. I'm like, she wasn't a good waitress. Sorry. Maybe you need to break that news to her. Like, she didn't do well.
I don't think we've been back there since.
No, because I mean, the food wasn't that good anyways. And then Shauna said, my iced tea should not go empty. Exactly.
Amen.
Unless it's super busy.
Remember that time, though? This boy finally did it for me for IHOP.
Oh,
we went with your mother, too, wasn't it? They ran out of cups. And I'm like, I have 7 cups sitting on my table. How are you out of cups? You can refill one of these.
Yeah, but the waitress wasn't bad, though. The service itself wasn't bad.
It's just silliness.
It was just like for them, if you had a water or a tea, they couldn't just refill the glass. They had to bring you a brand new glass each time. But then don't clear out the other glasses that are sitting here to get them in the dishwasher? Like, I don't know.
We can't give you a refill because we're out of cups. I'm like, wait, what?
I know.
Bring me a to-go cup.
I know.
Maybe I'm just too simplistic because stuff like that just bothers me.
Yeah, Juju said 20 to 30% is the standard in the Northeast. Oh, yeah. She said, Shauna, I agree. I'm a 20 to 30 sip, but it goes down along the line with how often my Diet Coke sits empty. But if it's that bad, I usually talk to a manager. But it's gotta be bad. I have a degree in hospitality management, so food service and hotels have a special place in my heart. You gotta be bad if I'm gonna call for a manager.
Right. Well, remember that one steakhouse I went to downtown? Mm-hmm. That one waiter was amazing.
Oh my gosh, he was.
He had a college degree in engineering.
Yeah.
But he said he made more money working as a waiter at that steakhouse than he did with his degree.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what? That's amazing.
Yeah.
But I couldn't deal with people.
Right. And then Judy said, most coupons say order 1 full entree, get a... Yeah, that's what it was. So yeah. I was ordering the one entree. 4 entrees. And then he was getting the birthday one for free. But again, we were on our own ticket, and then we didn't even show up together. My mom and grandmother showed up like 20 minutes later because they're never on time. Uh-huh. They showed up, so they were on they weren't on the same ticket. They were just sitting at our table. And they just wanted to get the lunch special. And most places would even have like a senior menu, especially for lunch, but they were just like being so obtuse, like, no, we're not going to do that. I'm like, but it's not the same ticket.
All I heard was, I hate your customers. I hate my customers. That's all I heard. I don't know how they're still in business.
What? No. Didn't they?
No,
isn't that where that Federal American Grill? Isn't that where it's at?
For a while there, I remember he was doing keto meals and stuff.
Yeah, but I thought something happened to it.
Oh, now you're going to look it up. Look at you. Because I don't even know the name of it now.
Oh, I do. Oh, maybe they are. Let's see. But I thought for sure that's where that Federal
I don't know.
place is at. Huh.
But oh well. Hey, we're still not going back.
No, yeah. Well, that's saying.
Oh well, they can't see your screen though.
Oh, I know. Well, I didn't want to share and give any bad names.
Right.
Oh, they're temporarily closed on Mondays. Huh. Okay. Well, maybe. I guess they still are. I thought for sure that's where that federal place is at now. But anyways, Juju said, I filled my own water at Texas to Brazil like 3 other tables while I was up. The manager came running, right? They do that. I wasn't mad, just thirsty.
Right.
We still laugh about it. She knows me now. Right, I've done that before. I've gotten up and refilled my own drink because I'm like, okay, look.
I can see it.
Yeah, especially if... that's why I really like places where they leave the pitcher or the jug on your table.
Yeah, because especially if there's more than 2 of us at the table, I will always ask them to leave a pitcher.
Yeah, because it's just like... It's just... I know that some people prefer to have where the waiter comes and does it every time, but if you just leave that, I'm fine. Like, I don't need you to come every 2 minutes to refill my drink if you just leave me the pitcher.
And then I sound kind of weird saying this too, kind of feel bad.
Oh, Lord.
No, like, they're really bad at it at the Brazilian places. I'll get my iced tea just sweet, and they'll come and try and tap it off. I was like, I gotta start all over.
Oh.
But I know that's first world problems.
Juju said, let me tell you, my water is never empty. Laugh out loud. I bet not anymore. That's one thing on the cruise.
Yes. I've never had bad service, really.
On
the
cruise. I've had
the kitchen messes it up.
Well, I think that's translation.
What was the one Mexican dish we had?
A chileriano, right?
No, it was a breakfast.
I can't remember.
Huevos rancheros? No. Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Because it's supposed to be, the tortillas. What is it?
Yeah, Sharon's still here. She says she loves our
Yes,
koozies.
That's why I had to flip it around to show the backside too. It was supposed to be huevos rancheros. The tortilla down inside the eggs and everything like that. Well, what we were served was scrambled eggs with a tortilla chip just stabbed into it. I'm like, what? And then, what I love about it on the cruises, for breakfast and lunch, you can either get a table just for us, or we can ask for that, or you can just share. And they'll just seat you whatever size party you have. Whoever they have next. And there was a Hispanic couple there with us, and they were laughing at it too. They're like, what is this?
I know, because they wanted the huevos rancheros.
I'm like, what is this?
But the waiter, we were like, no, we ordered this. And he goes, yeah, that's what it is. And we're like, no, that isn't it. And he brought out, because in the back, in the kitchen, the galley, where they make everything, they actually do photo directions. So they show pictures.
What it's supposed to look
because people of all different languages work back there, so it's easier to do picture format. And he brought us the picture. He said, no, look, this is what it's supposed to look like. That's what you got. And I'm like, okay.
Whoever made that up needs to be talking to.
Yeah, so sometimes it's a loss in communication.
Because one thing, especially those of y'all who've never been on cruises, trust me, do not order the biscuits and gravy.
Oh, well, you can't anymore.
Well, I know if you're keto, you can, but if they're having a planned deviation.
Yeah, it's not worth the planned deviation, I'll tell you that much.
Nobody on a cruise ship knows how to make a cream gravy.
No.
To save their life, they cannot do it.
And they can't do a country biscuit. Like, their biscuits are like hockey pucks.
Yes.
Sorry, they're just
The brown gravy is decent. It's passable. But a cream gravy? Nope. Do not do it.
It's not worth it. But, yeah. But, yeah, it's... Sometimes that's just the only thing is they don't always understand what it is that they should be making. So, But some of the things they make is just amazing. But I would say the one thing is, especially if you're keto, just don't do the sugar-free.
The sugar-free desserts.
Right.
Do not. Trust me.
They're made with maltitol.
And they'll taste good, but you're going to have issues later with it.
Yeah.
At least I will.
It's made with maltitol, and how I feel about maltitol is you might as well just eat the stuff with sugar in it. If you're going to do that route. just eat, because the desserts are always so small on the cruise ship that if that's what you're really wanting, just do the regular dessert. To do the sugar-free that's used with maltitol. And then, but if you're going on the cruise with us, I am bringing the Choc.0. So I know for some people that doesn't affect you, and that would probably be even a better option than their sugar-free desserts.
I'm trying to figure out if I can bring if it would be worth messing with, to bring my keto bricks. I can bring the whole keto brick, that'd be fine. Yeah. But about the way I melt them down in the little pucks, I don't know if that'll work right. Because I'm afraid once I pack them in the luggage, and they sit there and sit there and sit there,
they'll melt.
Yeah. And they'll just be a puck. I mean, it'll be the brick again.
Yeah. Judy said we were right next to the water stand. Like, it's okay, I'm thirsty, I can reach. Oh, you need some here. I'm a mom, I serve everyone. Right? Oh, you're welcome, Sharon. And Judy said, it's never bad at Texas to Brazil. We just had an overworked new guy. I wasn't mad or upset or complain. I see the water. I want the water. No issue. Right? Sharon said, I plan on making some new ones that have just the logo and HungryHeath. Oh, aww. What? Then they can use them on the MS updates and not block the master of the horde. Aww. But the master of the horde.
I like that. It's really awesome.
He's the master. I'm the mistress. Oh, you're so sweet, Sharon.
Yes,
Thank you. Awesome. I have to. There. But with the MS updates, it's so cute. Gigi said, but Texas to Brazil takes notes through your reservation, so I'm sure it's in there now. Keep her drink filled, or she'll serve herself and others.
Wow. See, they should tip you then.
Right? Right. Shauna says she never trusts anything that says no sugar added. Right? She's going to bring lilies. There you go.
See, I was thinking about doing that too, the bars, but I'm afraid they'd melt.
Oh, well, Sharon says she wants to make some that have the sticker that says, like, member of the horde.
Aww.
Oh, wow. That would be cool.
Wow, that'd be amazing. Thank you.
Juju said, I got engaged in Boston on a cruise ship.
Oh, nice.
They all came out and sang happy engagement to you, all in second long lang and off key. So embarrassing.
Oh,
wow. That's amazing. Shauna says she can't eat Choc.0 because it spikes your blood sugar, right?
Oh, wow.
That's what I've heard. I've never tried it, so I assume it'll do the same thing. I feel like everybody that I know that was a diabetic, Choc.0 does that. And honestly, my one of my friends, the one that's on that my ketogenic family, she says when she researched it, their soluble corn fiber is actually maltodextrin. But they noticed that if they put maltodextrin,
their cells go down.
Yeah, a lot of people know, I stay away from that, so they changed it to soluble corn fiber, and then their cells are okay, because keto people will eat soluble corn fiber, but not maltodextrin, but it's the same thing. And so that's why I'm like, it's probably...
Bait and switch, huh?
Yeah, so that's one reason we're bringing it, is because then if somebody does want it, then they'll have it, and then we don't have 6 bags of it sitting here, because honestly don't think that would be good for us. And I figured that would be a fun way to share it with everybody, because, on a cruise, you're going to want a treat, and... probably on the cruise, I'll probably have one of those as my dessert, right?
Well, remember when we were talking to Shauna, she was talking about getting a delivery to the hotel of a food stuff. Well, we can get lilies that way, and then it won't melt.
That's true.
I can do that. I didn't think about that.
Oh, she's putting it in her carry-on. Yeah, she said it badly spikes hers. Mm-hmm.
But I figured it was still, even in my carry-on, I'm afraid it'd still melt.
It might not.
Yeah.
Well, the lilies.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if we do where they do the grocery delivery, yeah, that might be fine.
But I'm saying, I was like, say if I did my my keto brick pucks, I don't know if it'll pass through. They might snag it thinking it's something else.
Right. No,
That's
you would have to leave it in the original package.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't do that.
Juju said, I think being a keto cruise, someone should give them a super simple recipe or two and let them serve it. I mean, if someone bring a sealed bag of keto sweetener for your guys, there would be enough of you. Well, if you think about it, the cruise itself, I think, holds about 2,000 passengers, plus or minus. We're only 200 of that.
Right.
So we're only 10%.
It's not a true keto cruise. Mm-hmm. It's just that a group of us on the cruise are keto.
Right. Or low carb, actually. Right. Because even Debbie said, not everybody is keto.
That's true.
Some of them can just say they're low carb. Ish, and then even of the 200, not all of them are even low carb or / keto.
It'd be a spouse or something.
Right. Some of them are spouses, or travel mates that are not involved in that at all.
Right.
So that's why when you're on this, it's going to be regular food. You might even eat with somebody at your dinner table that is not low carb or keto at all.
Especially, like I'm saying, at breakfast and at lunch.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, even at dinner.
Yeah.
If we're at a tin top.
Oh, that's true.
And if the spouse isn't, they might order the bread and stuff.
That's true, too.
You just have to be, prepared. And, of course, nobody's going to be like keto police and, be like, what are you eating? So, I mean, I get the cruise line, they're not going to make exceptions for all of that, especially now since they've lost billions of dollars since the pandemic. They're not going to go the extra mile on trying to do more costly things to appease less than 10% of their population on the one cruise. They're, you do the best you can. Like, we did submit our dietary restrictions, so we said we're both gluten-free, and then I did put for Heath that he has an almond and peanut allergy. And they've always been, I know on Princess, this will be the first time doing it on Royal, but on Princess, they've always been phenomenal with that, where they tell you the night before, and they're very conscientious.
They would actually bring the next night's menu over and let her look it over.
Yeah. Oh, and Shauna said it's only an hour flight. I thought it was 2. Oh, or 2. Yeah, it's like 2. Excuse me.
Heath, what?
Judy said, leave it in the original package, but double bag it. If they open it, you have 2 bags. Well, I think what his thing is, he doesn't want the whole brick. He wanted to melt them down where they're pucks.
Because I can't eat a whole brick, and I don't want to eat a whole one. And even if I was able to, cut it up, that's all the fall off and everything. I feel like I'm wasting it then.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't know if they would even understand how to do a dessert keto. So. Right. Because normal things that I've asked them for before, and like one time, what was it I asked for? It was like a tomato sandwich or something, and I said, but leave something off. But then when they delivered it, was like all backwards. I was like, no, I didn't want that. What was that?
I don't remember. I just remember one time I ordered a burger from room service. I ended up with 3.
Yeah. So sometimes when you tell like the staff, and then because some of the people in the kitchen, the galley, they don't speak English.
Yeah.
So there's a loss in translation there on what you're wanting. And then to get that to your plate. So I could see how it'd be hard for them, especially when they staff their galley for that specific week and pick up along the lines. They're not going to have probably even the supply chain to get the supposed keto sweeteners and all of that stuff to make those desserts and to come up with the recipe for one cruise a year for less than 10% on that one cruise.
Right.
I don't see them doing all of that. Cruises are very, especially this is, I guess you would call it like family tier, right?
Yeah, that's entry level.
Entry level family tier cruises. They're mass cruises. They're not specialty cruises. These are mass produced. So think of going to like Walmart or even like your chain restaurants.
Yes.
Most really national chain restaurants.
Cisco supplies.
Right. They have their one supplier. That's where they go through. They're not going to do specialty accommodations for you. Now, if you go upscale to hire nicer cruises, then yeah, but you're paying for it.
Yeah.
But things like Carnival or Royal, they're just not going to do that. They're not going to configure the supply that's needed and the sign off for that, and then training the staff to even know how to do all of that. I mean, yeah, that would be nice. It would be nice, honestly, in our world if we got to the point where low carb / keto
Was the normal.
desserts were a normal item that you could find almost anywhere. If it got to that point, I could see places like a cruise line making those available.
Yeah, but I don't see that ever happening because even in keto, there's so many variants and people that don't understand it really.
Well, yeah,
You know
and
what I mean?
everybody has their own
Little
opinion,
version of it,
and
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
How's the restaurant gonna?
Yeah, how's the
Yeah.
main line going to come up with it? Yeah, because you see all the time now things that are labeled keto, and you're like, but there's coconut sugar in it.
Or flat out sugar.
Yeah. But yeah, and that's why honestly we've done cruises.
Mm-hmm.
Now on the one cruise, he did get the sugar-free dessert, and
That's
I
how
didn't.
I know not to do it.
And when I asked, I was like, well, what's the sweetener? When I finally got that, that's when they told me it was maltitol. I'm like, well, what's the point then? That's why I told him, I said, you might as well just eat the real thing if you're going to eat it. It's going to spike your blood sugar just as much. And so that's when we just started doing the cheese plate for our dessert. And that's worked out fine.
Yeah, because I love cheese anyways.
Yeah. Shauna said, I got an email back from them regarding the email I sent about gluten. They told me what to do. Awesome, see? But it's noted. And then, yeah, they have so many gluten-free. And then when we go to, like, the buffet for breakfast, we just find somebody, they'll tell us what all's gluten-free. But I think that is a huge improvement right there.
I didn't even
That
thought
they
about doing
even acknowledge
Right.
that there is a gluten allergy, because a few years ago that was not a thing. So now that they not only acknowledge it but actually have provisions in place for gluten allergies,
Did
I
the
think
email say that they even have a special spot in the kitchen, a special grill
yes,
or whatever that you
yes.
cooking?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
To get to that point that they acknowledge that type of allergy,
Yeah.
I mean, that in itself I'm very grateful for. So if we do, usually if we eat in the buffet, it's just for breakfast.
Yeah.
Just because Heath likes to get his variety breakfast.
Because I love when they put out the sausage, especially. They put the link sausages out, and they're all different kinds.
Yeah.
And I get a smorgasbord.
I would eat in the dining room at all times if I could.
Well, our
Gigi
favorite
said,
place to eat, honestly, and I'm kind of curious as to what
oh,
they're
the
going to do it or not.
microwave?
The Pizza Shack. I don't know if they're going to be able to do our pizza or crustless pizzas. I'm hoping.
Oh, yeah. Carnival with so many substitutions. I mean, they do a lot of substitutions, but of what they have already.
Right.
So again, like I know when I've gone, I've been able to, the gluten-free, and then, making sure, like on the last cruise, I said, no canola or soy oil, so they helped with that. I mean, they are accommodating, but I don't
Especially
see...
they can.
Yeah, I don't see, hey, here, I want you to here's some keto desserts y'all need to learn. I just don't see them doing that.
Right.
I mean, maybe in time, since, now they're gluten-free. Shauna said, I figure I'll just get a piece of fruit if it's good, right?
Well, when you order the cheese plate for dessert, it'll come with fruit on it.
Well, dried fruit, though, usually, I thought. We'll see.
I thought it had grapes and strawberries on it.
Maybe.
Well, then also, especially on the buffet, they're going to have fruit.
Yeah.
So you just get whatever then.
Shauna said they also said they would get you something from the main area if you're at the buffet. Yeah, that's right. That's what I mean. I think that's really cool that again, just to have the gluten-free, it to me is a huge step.
But don't they have a burger and taco stand?
I know they
and
have
a regular pizza place, right?
yeah.
Like, because remember, like on Princess, they had 2 different pizza ones. They had one that was like on the near the pool, wherever you walked around. It was out on the deck. But then they also had another pizza place where you went and sat down.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering if they're gonna do it. I've never been on Royal, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah. I don't remember. I don't know what all they have.
Well, we did a video on it.
I know, but still, I don't remember.
They do have the one pizza place, Sorrento's, that you sit down at.
Yeah, that's where I'm hoping they will be able to do the crustless.
They do have like a pizza stand near one of the pools, but it's grab and go.
Yeah. I'm saying I can do that and just pick it off.
Well, you could, yeah. But I personally would prefer to eat at the dining room for lunch.
Yeah, me too. Especially for lunch.
Shauna said, oh, okay, I read that one. And Shauna said, that is prepared separately for gluten. Yes.
How do they do that, though? If I'm in the dining room
and cheese, that's
and
right.
I have the soda package.
Uh-huh.
Will they refill that? You said that I scanned the little thing because it's on that the one little machine. How do they fill it in the dining room then? Or they just do
I guess they have their bar right there that they can do it.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
If Jerry was still on, I'm sure he'd tell us. And Shauna said, I got to pay for my drink package. Oh, yeah. And then also, have you got the shuttle? Because I messaged Debbie, I got to pay for the shuttle still.
Oh, boy.
But I think I might have to wait till the 22nd now. But yeah, get your drink package. And then Shauna said, I like eating at the dining room too.
The only time I really, really like eating on the buffet is at breakfast. Because I feel like they cook the omelets better there than they do in the dining room.
That's true.
And I can pick and choose.
Bye, Juju. Good night. Thanks for joining us.
Then I can pick and choose what all I want in it, and I get multiple stuff in it, or time to put a little more or something.
Yeah.
I think
that's true.
I feel it's better that way.
Right. Well, it'll be fun. I'm so excited, y'all. 36 days. Oh, wow. Gosh.
And what I'm still stressing out about, though, is I still haven't gotten approved for my vacation. But then again, my boss has been on vacation this whole week. So.
Oh, okay. You're like, I'm glad. What?
I'm going to make sure I leave this here. I'm going to run to the bathroom.
You're like, I'm glad that you're on vacation. Now it's time for me. Shauna said, yeah, I paid for shuttle and all that in the beginning. Oh, well, that's good. I still need to pay for that. And I sent in for the t-shirts. So we got the t-shirt money, or t-shirts paid for. But I'll have to ask her if I could pay on the 22nd because I feel like everything's already gone from my paycheck. Wow, Jen, that's right. 36 days, only 5 more. Friday night feast. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Well, 4 technically here at the house because number 5 Friday night feast will be when we're in Orlando. Oh my gosh. That I'm going to have to tell Heath when he comes back. Thankfully, he left the mic this time. Oh, wow. That is crazy. So what do you think of the game, Jen? Because I got an ad pop up today, and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so fun. Gosh, I wish I had time for gaming. It's like your priorities, right? Jen said, get this, 36 days for the cruise, right?
Okay.
5 Friday night feast.
Oh, wow.
But 4 of them will be here, but the 5th one will be in Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
So only 4 more Friday night feast food ideas to come up with.
Oh, boy. Well, Jerry and I were talking about that earlier on the Ketochow Daily Live.
Uh-huh.
And then we're talking about the Utah burger. And he was saying we need to do one.
Oh, That's the first
But
time hearing about it.
It's a burger. Well, I'm trying to remember what all that they put on the burger. It's so it's obviously the burger patty,
Oh.
and then pastrami and gyro meat.
Oh. Oh. Wow.
I gotta get that off too. I hate it. I like using Google, but somehow I got defaulted to Yahoo as my search engine. I need to fix that. That's
Yeah, I noticed that the other day.
But they said, I'm trying to remember the two places. I mean, because Lynette was saying in the chat too that it's and I think Sean. Remember, I told you and Shauna in that chat earlier. The two places that Chris mentioned too.
Oh.
Trying to remember the name of the place. Crown, I think it was, and one other one. I can't remember the name of the place.
Mm-hmm.
But like, one of them was like the originators. Because I even asked him who the OG is, because I always want to try that first, you know.
Oh, right. What's the name of the game again, Jen?
The game?
Yeah, that she's playing.
Oh.
She said, I'm loving the game.
I thought we were looking up the Utah burger. My bad.
Oh, no. Shauna said, okay, soda package is ordered and used my $50 onboard credit to pay for it. Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, I was talking with Jerry about it.
Good night, Stwong. She said, good night. Have a great weekend. You too.
But he was saying we ought to do those burger one night for the feast.
Oh, that would be good. The game is Demio, but I can't find the game. What is Demio? Okay. Do that. That would be good. Oh, here it is. Why didn't it come up a minute ago?
Because you're using Yahoo.
Whatever. Wow.
But he's telling me I needed to use the PTS bread to do it.
Oh, was that when I saw Shauna said, Jerry, don't be using PTSD bread for my...
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing this earlier. It popped up in my Facebook. Oh, it's an RPG. Oh. Oh, wow.
Will your computer handle it?
I don't know.
Because that's the way we used to do it. You used to play that while I watched my wrestling.
I know. Oh, that looks like so much fun. Oh, wow.
Well, you're going to have to look at all the what do you call it, the stuff on it and check it against your computer.
Oh, Jen said May 7th is the Kentucky Derby, which is Kentucky's big day. You should do Kentucky dishes for the Friday night feast on May 6th. Oh, do a brown?
That's what I was going to say.
Wow, that looks good. Oh, Storm said, see you on the Ketochow Live and on Radical Geeks.
Awesome.
That's right. See you then. Oh, here you go. Marie says it's burger, pastrami, and gyro meat. It's at Apollo Burger if you're in Utah. Oh, wow. That does sound good. Burger, pastrami, and gyro?
I need to learn how to make gyros, though. Gyro meat.
Yeah?
I've never done it, but I'm fine with that.
That sounds good. Jen said it's like a board game, Dungeons & Dragons. You have figures, you move around, cast spells and all. Wow, that's definitely my type of game.
I used to play one board game. I used to own it. It was Heroes Quest. And it was a 3D D&D type thing. It was like had little figurines you went and moved and everything.
Oh,
I can't remember all the...
Yeah, we'll be seeing you at KPL, Jen. But thank you again for thinking of us for KetoCon. That's why we're getting to go is all because of you.
And because of you, we get to meet AD Keto.
Yeah. Well, don't rub it in. Now she's going to feel worse.
No, it's amazing. I just want to tell her thank you again.
Yes, thank you, Jen. So, yes, we're so excited about that. And then KPL will be here before you know it. So, I'm sorry. We're talking all about the cruise and all that. I just feel like we really haven't had a vacation in like 3 years.
I know.
Right?
Right.
Or cruising forever.
Again, how long were we on vacation? We did the road trip and all that too, though. So that's why.
Oh, that's true.
That's why.
Shauna said, oh my God, it was amazing. I posted my pic in Ketochow Family or whatever it's called, right? With her eating that YouTube burger. Oh, see, Jen says, give AD Keto a big hug for me, please. Yes. Of course. Hopefully we'll find him there. I'm sure he's going to have hundreds of people around him.
Right. And then what's awesome, because she was laughing about it, because his mother has the same coach.
Yeah.
And that's how we found his coach. Or her coach, rather.
Yeah. My coach is when she's been on 80 Keto's channel a couple times, Samantha Souza, and so his mom, Mary Ellen, uses her, and she's just a doll. So she's always there every week when we check in. Mary Ellen always comments on everybody's check-in, tell them how great they are. She said something positive, uplifting, and then every Friday night we have a just a live chat that you can join in with, anybody in the program. So I was talking to Mary Ellen tonight. I was like, oh, I'm going to get to see Aaron at KetoCon.
But what's really crazy is Aaron's coach is Jay Shane, and he lives here in Houston. He lives in a little area called Katy, which is about an hour from us. I'm friends with him on Facebook. I've never met him in person because he's an hour away. But when we went with Keto Omaha, right? We actually drove to Keto Omaha, and I finally met him. I'm like, you live in Houston, but I had to drive to Omaha to meet you in person?
I know, that was
bizarre.
Funny.
But he's going to be at KetoCon too, so I get to see him again.
Yeah, because he's actually helped 80 Keto get there.
Yeah.
So they're going to be driving down Thursday.
Yeah.
Marie said Too Crazy Keto has a Euro meat recipe.
Oh,
that's
okay.
right.
I need to check that out then.
I remember. Yeah.
Who said
That'd be good. Marie.
Thank you. Thank you, Marie.
And then Shauna said that Utah burger is one you don't put down while you're eating it.
That's what I was telling you, remember? So it's one of those ones you eat out of self-defense.
Those are always the best burgers,
then I think it was Chris was saying that if you get it bunless, they will take lettuce and form it into a bun for you.
Oh, okay.
So it's not just a lettuce wrap, it's a lettuce bun.
Oh.
It's kind of exciting.
So, Shauna, should he do the PTSD bread?
No, what I figured I would do, if we're making it here, we would do the giant drop biscuit.
Sharon says, my nap is worn off. Time for bed. Good night, everyone.
Good
Have
night.
a great weekend. You too, Sharon. Thanks again for stopping by.
Good night.
Have a good one. Are you and Charlene related? Is it because they both have the same last name?
Well, it's like my assistant manager. She's a Parker also.
Oh, yeah.
And we looked it up, and she's from New England area. Her family is, and so we don't think we're actually related. We just happenstance.
Well, all you have to do is ask, well, how many people in your family are dysfunctional? And if it's more than 50%, then you're related.
That's just America, though.
I'm just saying. All right. Well, we need to call it a night, too. Oh, okay. Sharon says, nope. I just thought it was kind of coincidental, both with the same last name and both in Ohio, right? But good night. Yeah. We're both at home. I know. Isn't that hilarious? That's why I was like, wait, are y'all like sisters?
That'd be cool.
That's pretty neat, though. But yeah, we should call it a night because it is. Oh my gosh, it's 10:30.
How do we do that?
You're yip-yapping.
I guess.
Talking about Utah burger.
I really want one now.
I do too. That sounds really good.
But
sounds meaty.
I want that to be a planned deviation and eat the bun too.
Why? It's just blah. It's just bread. All right, let's go.
Because I want to try the original recipe.
All right.
One day.
Well, good night, everybody. Good night. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you on all of the lives throughout the week.
Right.
Bye.
We ended me yawning.